Oh, rip.
Rep? What do you mean rep?
I don't know, send poof. Also,
Where-
welcome back.
Where was Sun?
He was in VC?
Oh. What'd you do to Sun?
I didn't do anything.
I can't believe you do this.
What?
It is the song we don't know the words to. Oh good, you look still awake.
I can't clear Nephilim riffs if I sleep.
What?
Are you muted, Core?
Huh? Am I muted?
Hey, Core, send Tal an invite.
Send Tal an invite? I'm gonna send Tal fucking...
Oh, now I hear you.
Fucking... Yeah, I'm gonna send Tal fucking... I just really like how this swimsuit looks.
I stole this avatar from Peaks.
I see.
I brought him to the Circuit Master world, gave him a puzzle, and then just moved behind him, cloned avatar, switched out.
What the
Didn't even know what happened.
Wow. Without saying a word, just say thanks, sucker. Bye.
Just a yoinky sploinky.
Careful, Peaks is gonna get his lawyers on you.
It's Peaks. He wanted me to take it.
Hey, Tal.
Why is it so hard?
Turn it down. You can go into your menu and turn it down.
I feel like it did something
World
to
volume
you.
down? That's stupid.
That's literally what it's there for.
You ever touch that bar?
Yo. Hi.
No.
I touch it when there's no way to fucking turn on the stupid background music.
Mouse. Rat. Mouse.
Mouse.
Rat. Wait, now there's two of them. This is getting out of hand.
I guess organism got put into the spotlight at some point.
Just now figured out how to.
Yeah.
A
Makes
lot of people
sense.
are checking it out.
Yeah,
Mm.
you have to check mark the parameter.
I can't believe we're not going to watch food videos and we're just gonna go through organism again.
I would love to, honestly.
Accidentally fully nude.
For like the 8th time.
Oh no. That would be a completely separate thing. There's a parameter for like taking stuff off, but then there'd be something separate for texture swap, which you'd want to have the same state.
Yeah.
On
I'm gonna.
what changes your outfit colors. Yes.
I'm already.
Ah. Ba 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 da da ba ba ba. Mm, 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 mm.
Oh. Although I'm looking around, where have I seen some of these plants before?
Unless they're original.
I mean, they could have been.
Yeah. I think I must be thinking of No Man's Sky for some of these models. Or at least it just reminds me of it.
Oh, you know what? My game volume is a bit low.
Yes, red. Yeah, red is the
I look at this world and I think Guild Wars 2.
I look at this world and I
I think more of like Nightmare
Diablo.
Court.
Diablo?
What do you see?
Diablo?
Girl?
Diablo?
Yeah.
Diablo? Diablo? Diablo?
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Diablo.
Diablo?
You've been playing
Diablo?
Diablo 3, haven't you?
No.
Tal, did you
Only
know that
recently.
Diablo 3 has a story?
You shut up.
Does Diablo 3 have a story core? Are you streaming, by the way?
Yeah. Friday
Okay.
nights I'm streaming VR.
I'll make sure not to get my large Fuda cock
Or
out.
Destiny.
You're gigantic. Fake.
It's like here to
God.
Yeland.
You might need a forklift
I
for
should-
that.
That's some
Yeah,
fucking
tell us.
hyper.
There's a few things I gotta fix, and that's one of them when I go into Unity next.
Yeah, it's basically there's a save state and a sync state for all the parameters, and
Yeah, the sync state is the one that Apple just found out about. There's a difference between button and toggle.
What in the world are you guys talking about?
well,
Taking
yes and
clothes
no.
off.
The blue menu
Save-
stuff.
No. Doing texture changes. So
You're a texture.
in the case of like textures and like how hue shift, you set a hue shift, it
Oh,
I say we leave them and
stays per
explore.
thing. Yeah, those
Look
are
at this-
different.
look at this
textures. They're not
texture.
completely different
Yeah, yeah,
outfit.
yeah.
It's a texture swap.
Yo, yeah, I know.
So for parameters,
Honestly,
the saved and
it looks
sync
like he
state-
saw the
save
Pandaren in
state-
WoW and was like, ooh, me want.
So full.
I mean,
this-
there's a panda version. This is just the red panda. It's
Oh,
panda.
by the
and
way-
yeah.
I'm only gonna be here for like
Um,
5-10 minutes. 'cause
Oh, I
it is
know.
my
That's
drinking
what-
night.
I mean, that's what you say every time.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
And then I'm here for like an hour.
Whatever.
Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can do the one map.
What are you whispering?
True.
Oh my god.
Let's do
Oh, wait, there's 6.
I wonder if the big screen beyond. Wait, what?
Earmuffs off.
Huh?
Did you ever play Guild
There you
Wars
go.
2?
Like,
Me?
I played for like
You.
3 days, and got Fredo into playing it, and then I stopped playing it, and Fredo got
Oh
mad.
no. So
Oh,
these glowing plants are like pure Sylvari aesthetic, which is like one of the races you can play. They
Hmm.
just
I could just say
love
that.
glowing plants everywhere.
Oh yeah, Tal.
Well, this color palette is more like Nightmare Core.
Tal. Tal.
Yo, huh? What?
I says hi.
What's up? Ice? Hi, Ice!
Oh, but yeah. Because distractions. So, save state makes it so that when you.
They're being fucking nerds again.
I understand it. The thing is, I don't have to fully understand it. Apple does, and he already does.
Just tell Apple they're a nerd, and then dab on them. Wait, you probably do that anyways.
I will do exactly that. Yep.
Sync just make it so that when
You probably do that every
download
day.
Whatever you had set it as.
No,
They see-
I haven't done
Nerd.
that since the one clip.
Hey, Suchan. Wow, I hate stick drift.
Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, man, I wish you could get Hall effects
I like
sensors for this.
You know what I like?
What?
Not having dead spots on my joysticks.
are your base stations mounted? Or are you talking about?
No.
Oh, you're talking about the joysticks.
I'm not saying sarcastically. I have new controllers, and I actually have working controllers with no dead spots now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, when
It's-
I had these replaced, upon
Mhm.
moving the joysticks around, it really slammed home how much wear and tear they've had. My previous controllers
Yeah.
had.
Yeah. Also, battery life. These things don't die in 3 hours.
Oh,
You guys
that's
can see-
pretty bad.
And you guys can see that my I got so much use out of my index controllers with the finger movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine
I don't know.
all this-
They're like, I don't know. These things are just like so comfortable to use. I love them.
There's parts I don't like. I'm not the biggest fan of grabbing stuff, but
Oh, I guess you have to
there's
get
such
used
a
to that.
step
Yeah,
up. Or 5.
from the
There's such a
Vive
step up
ones.
for 5 from Vive ones.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Yulin's getting used to it now. But
I
yeah,
also
the
can
amount of
just do
times.
this.
Yeah, the
I'm
amount
gonna
of
get
times
my left one's arm made.
someone's hands, just trying to close my hand happens way too often.
Oh, that's the end of this area.
Doesn't quite seem to be matching.
Okay, maybe it's because I'm using an index controller and I don't know which way is proper forward, but it's true on Vive.
You know you can set it that, right?
Yo,
Okay.
that what?
Which way is forward?
Fingers.
Wait, really?
hmm
I wonder.
It's a setting. It's just
How
a
do you do that?
setting.
No, Yulin, it's always fun for new index users to get right into people's faces and just do this motion. Creeps them out a
Yeah.
little.
Thumbstick setting. Oh
Have you never looked at these
Whoa.
settings?
Being a little bit
no!
sticky.
I got this like a week ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look, I got brand new fingies. I can.
What the fuck? You're just copying me.
When did you get yours? You got yours not that long ago, right?
Like a week ago.
Let's go.
Okay, who's
It was
next?
literally-
Who doesn't have index?
No, it was 2 weeks ago. Because the last time we did food videos and world exploring, I was sitting there going, hee hee hee, and we didn't do world exploring a week ago.
The one thing that's like blown my mind is the resolution compared to the OG Vive. Like I can see things
Oh,
now.
the OG
It's like
Vive,
going
yeah.
from a 240p video on YouTube to 720p. Like I can actually I can read text. I can see the leaves over there. I can see that you're adorable.
Oh,
You know?
yeah. I didn't need high resolution for that though.
Immersion.
Okay, fair.
Alright, let's see.
When's the day
Next.
that Core is gonna add a bone to each individual feather? So I
VR
can
chat
just
too.
accordion your
All-
feathers.
All 200 of them?
That
No,
sounds
Yeah.
it
like a
doesn't need to
lot
be
of
all
work.
200, but like all of these inside ones, just like it doesn't have to be for like every feather, but
I'm waiting for a VR chat competitor made in UE5.
Fat chance. Core is out-rizzing me. WTF. The fuck? What riz? Oh, I forgot to change the music.
we'll turn off the music for a moment.
stepped onto the grass and just expected to fall through it because there's.
Huh? What about the music?
Feels like there's nothing there.
Turn it off
It
for a
does look
moment,
fuzzy.
Why?
and turn up world volume.
Oh, yeah, that's what it's doing.
Yeah,
That's what it's
expected
doing.
it to be like
Oh
9
my god,
feet
what
deep
the
and
fuck
just
is with this
gone.
grass?
Hang
Have you
on.
never been to these worlds?
Where's Rat 1?
Oh, I forgot it. One?
Probably,
I'm not
probably
You're
loading.
Rat A.
Rat 1 and Rat A.
And Atticus isn't Rat A for some reason.
Oh god, that's bright. Jeez.
That's twisting. Have you ever seen Futurama?
Oh, so
where they had that sort of
big,
argument
big
with
that's where I
versus
got it from.
trick.
Yeah.
Turn your
Or,
headset brightness down to
in-
80%.
In Futurama, they
It's honestly,
meet
it's
like
like-
a parallel
It's immersive
universe,
being blinded.
and they decide to name
okay,
them
you know, I'm
Parallel
trying to get out of
Universe
here.
helps.
1 and Parallel
It just
Universe
helps like
2.
generally,
They're like,
honestly,
what?
because it's
Why
it's
are we
just
the
like
second
it's
one?
slightly
We're the
less
original ones,
bright.
if anything. Why?
No, I
And
normally
if
have
I
a
go
130. I can have it
A.
100.
Dude, 130% brightness?
Because that's default.
I need to rewatch
No, it's
that.
What?
not. Yes, it is. That's what my headset came with.
What is...
That is
Rat 1!
Rat
I think this is a
one.
first
I wish I was
shooter,
Rat 1.
Not.
What the
I'll
fuck?
kill the other rat and I'll
can-
become Rat 1.
But then you won't be Rat A.
Fuck Rat A. Letters are
Whoa.
for squares. I like numbers.
Yeah, even though you can't count past 10.
Stop! Don't say that on stream!
Clip it.
Oh, what's over here? Rat.
You gotta come this way. Where'd Ewan go?
Yulin always goes and disappears.
After what?
Oh god, it's
Circle.
so bright.
There's a circle.
Also, there may or
Is
may
that a
not
puzzle?
be some heartbeat.
Is this a puzzle?
Where's Yuland? I'll get the barf bag.
Start
Whoa.
There
performance.
may or may not be
test.
some heartbeat.
I'll just turn down my world volume, because it's really easy to do that.
Wait,
Good.
all that did was turn the lights down.
Just wait.
Nap time.
Whoa.
Oh, beyond a bit.
What's in a bit?
A while.
Also, you might want to be back
It's a
here.
1 or a 0.
Okay. Oh,
He's stupid.
key.
And there's the key that you picked up.
This is super like demo-y.
Make sure your world volume is up.
Your world of
I
volume.
have music blasting. Hold on. There you go.
Also, maybe sit down.
I'm already sitting down.
Hmm?
Oh,
Where is it?
Or I'm kind of
flower.
surprised at that.
Oh, there we go. Ooh.
Oh, music.
Polaris?
Hey, Polaris. Back up a little bit. Is it the song playing for you?
What an
Yeah,
awkward way
it
to
sings.
spawn. Spawn in front of everybody looking at you.
Yeah,
There we go.
the sound works differently as it used to be, so like maybe 60.
Yeah,
I gotta keep it at 30 a lot of the time.
Oh.
Look behind you too.
Damn, we just started to spray. I gotta get this spray. Oh, pop off.
Oh. What is that?
I don't know, but there's sure a lot of them.
That's cool.
Yeah, I need to sit down.
I said so.
Say, that wasn't so bad, but now this motion, yeah, I don't want to stand for that.
This was cooler with the music.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Is it like a space ray?
Mushrooms do the same thing to you, Yulin?
It's the
I don't
frequency of
fully
which it's
understand.
pumping.
But when it's like a heartbeat, it sucks.
Honestly, like this is kind of something that like I physically feel it's in my chest. Like it's actually just like causing. It gets my chest.
I really like this effect. So we're...
I've been to one, and because of that one, I'm weary of these.
One what?
Like these like music experiences
Hmm.
that lasted half an hour.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Why did it do that?
Good thing we were sitting down.
So
We just got eaten.
I was lucky in
Okay,
that I
might
like
be
literally
over.
saw it coming because I was just watching that direction. So it's like, oh, that's coming right at us. Oh, that's coming right at us, and then it just moved, and everybody goes, oh.
Is that it?
Oh yeah, the
Oh.
heartbeat's over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's gonna eat you,
Grass.
Core.
Whoa.
It's the rain world grass. Yeah, come back. It's not over yet. Oh, I didn't notice this. Little tiny flowers.
Oh, behind us.
And in front of us, behind you. Wait for it.
Oh, what is that? I like whatever. Oh.
Yeah.
This is like very technically impressive, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. No, well, went back in the chest. Was that a box of fun or something?
Da 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 da.
Oh.
There goes the key.
How nice of it to put itself back away for us.
You play with your toys, you gotta clean them up after.
Well, the toy cleaned its... Oh, it just wrecked this place. All that stuff just wrecked this place.
Yeah, it's because the big plant that we let grow blew open the dome. But yeah, that's the show.
That was really cool. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I knew this person from another map that they did, which you can see the little spindly like dudes easier there.
Hmm.
But I think it's just called Steps of the Campanata,
Let's go. Let's go.
and it has a lot more of like the swirly style.
You're a swirly.
Room.
What?
What was it called?
Steps of the Campanata. It's just go to this world's like open up the current world and then scroll down. It's like the fort. Oh, you know what? I'll just fucking. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Wait, I'm gonna leave.
Okay, bye bye.
Nice seeing you. Bye bye. I'll see you later. Mwah.
Alrighty.
Okay, so that bug is still in the game. I loaded first and got launched into space and respawned under, like halfway in the ground.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And it
that
only
happens.
happens to whoever loads first. If it's not the road owner, I think.
Yeah. So this is what map I know them from, but they
Yeah.
have the little spindly dude.
Hmm.
And they make little pulsing steps.
Yeah, that looks familiar too. I think, yeah, Mirrored Flowers was the one I've been to before, but looks so much like this. It's got a few more structures around.
I think those are just the mirror toggles. Oh, portals and mirror.
Is this all there is to this world?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
It's just this little neat space, and then also walking little spindly dude.
Yeah, a hangout space with a neat environment.
It's very picturesque. But it's also like really neat to just watch this dude walk because of all the little particles it makes.
I'm gonna add that last one to D time.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Yep.
Look at the little steps. Oh, he's gonna stab you. Oh, he missed. Look at where it was. Oh, that one might stab you. Oh, no, you're good.
Rude.
I like the noise. Let's see, Cosmic Library.
Oh, I guess Tao went back.
Mm-hmm.
This looks cool. Someone else go first.
Oh.
Oh, the lighting's weird on me.
And
Oh.
It looks like Midas second had a stab at you.
What in
No,
the
no,
world?
I just
Your
bought the deal.
clothes.
I just bought the DLC and turned on my clothes gold. That's what happened.
That's so weird.
But
What in the
it
world?
doesn't affect your scarf.
Or skin or
Yeah.
hair.
This is all the same shader. I guess it's just a different setting that I have.
So strange. How does it do that?
Yeah. I've seen this happen before. I just haven't bothered to look why that
Hmm.
happens.
Does it turn all gold
Why
like
does it
that?
say light and then it doesn't light up?
No, it was actually a pitch full of like baking powder from some mini game that did that. Or anything that
Yeah, but
that
what
puts a
color
shader
did
on
what did
me.
it What color was it?
Oh, the powder,
Steps
the
here and not let me walk up.
the flower was just, you know, a flower texture put on me for that.
Oh,
And there was something
weird.
else too, but I don't remember what it did.
Hmm. There's a lot going on in this world.
Yeah.
Are you going to sleep, Yoland?
No. You're addicted.
What?
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, yeah.
What? What is Yoland saying?
Who knows?
Whee!
Gonna sleep at any second now.
Wait, I'm not falling.
I don't. There's too much going on in this world for me. Let's try a different spot.
Why are there just labels for things?
Oh, that light affects the cameras too. That's affecting my shader.
Hmm.
Oh, this one. Actually, someone else go first. I'll give it a little bit.
Rat!
I can't.
Rat?
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Oh, cool. There we go. You think Yoland's gonna make it here?
I would think so. It's kind of noisy and bright in that last world. But I think this could be Yulin's last world.
Doesn't matter to him. He fell asleep during frickin' Lost It. He can fall asleep in that last world.
Oh, which one was that again?
The particle show.
Oh, I see.
Oh, is it just this platform? Man, there's so many
Yeah.
cool looking worlds that are like 2 feet wide.
There, yeah. The thing is, a lot of those worlds are very photogenic in how they end up on a lot of the VR photographers' Twitter. Like,
Ah,
size can vary wildly.
I should make a review channel for VR chat worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm keeping a sheets of the neat worlds I'd find and with a short description, but there are so many of them now.
Something that's longer than just like, look at this. This is cool. Okay, let's go.
You wanna see a game?
Well,
There's
Yulin made
Yulin.
it.
where'd you get that?
Get what? Oh,
Eddie got a cute marker.
what?
Oh, rip. Yoinked. That line went everywhere.
What the fuck was that last world?
I don't know. It was too much for me. There's like
I saw everybody started leaving, and I was like, oh, there must be a portal, and I literally like was just running into walls. And at one point, I was just running up an angle, and I was like, "What the fuck? I'm trying to go there."
there was just too much happening in that world for me. I was just like
Brain melted.
Cora sounds like that when she's tired too. What do you mean?
How Yelin was sounding earlier. It's like, yeah.
That was unreasonably smug. How I managed to get that off. Like this. I don't know how I managed to pull I can that gesture. It's just unreasonably smug.
Temporary
Where is
shrine.
Zealand?
This world is a lie. The rocks below are fake.
You mean mountains?
No, there's
they're
rocks
floating
over
rocks
here.
elsewhere.
Did you like the arrow
Temporary.
Did you like the arrow I made?
It's perfect. Beautiful. Perfect arrow.
What? I didn't go through it. Homeworld material? Maybe. It is cool. It was a cool looking world. Oh my god, this is tiny. Would we even be able to fucking make a portal in this place?
Don't know.
Yeah?
Oh, that's sick.
You stop burning yourself.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, hey, so
wait, it
there's a
actually
video
fucking
player.
lights it?
There are pens.
No!
Is there a mirror? There is a mirror.
Yes.
Okay, it passes the minimum requirements.
Hey, Eddie, this room is tiny. God, I fucking hate
Teeny weeny.
smoke.
What? Okay, there's more to it than I
Oh,
thought.
you just made a cloud.
What?
It's just a little bit larger than we thought.
Slightly. Well, this is where you spawn in, isn't it?
The spawn. And the
I think
credits.
I think you spawn out, or I thought you spawned out here, but that is a
No, you
clever
spawn right
way
here.
to hide the credits too. Huh. I don't remember that, or I wasn't paying attention.
Just respawn right now. See, look. Oh, what in the world?
Wow.
Is that supposed to be like a makeshift Tory gate up there?
Yes.
Look at that fool.
Just hang an
Yeah.
AC unit
Yeah,
from it
it was
too.
in the, Well, it's not a makeshift toy gate, it is a toy gate.
Oh,
It's just
I
fucking
mean, it's
stabbed
pretty
into
makeshift.
I think that's
No,
just a.
the
I think that's
pillars
just a
go into the
girder.
walls.
Yeah, that's just a
Also,
girder.
this toy gate right there.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
standard.
that one's a
Tory
actual.
gate.
Yeah, that one's a Tory gate. But that one's like a girder.
This is made with scrap pull.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, it is a twisted steel.
I didn't realize clicking it would make this.
We knew it.
Alright, I need to
Smosh.
not see that for right now.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Well, it's a different reason for
what?
me.
What is
Uh,
this? Oh,
It's-
hi.
It's
This box just says cigarette on it.
I can't get out of here.
not to go
Oh,
too
wait,
deep
there-
into
there's
it, but
the
it's
teleport.
kind of like a love-hate kind of thing now because it's
Uh-huh.
like I hate it. I detested the smell of smoke, but my dad always smoked, and now it's kind of reminded me of him.
Mm-hmm. It's very familiar for me because like you go to fucking any weddings or anything, and like they just this is actually like like getting smaller.
It's actually, yeah.
Yeah.
You go to any like weddings or anything, for like Vietnamese weddings, all the fucking people are smoking. And the whole entire like Chinese restaurant smells like smoke.
And it sticks to you too. That's the worst part.
hmm
So get home. All right, time for laundry.
At least put it in the ashtray.
Well, there's like these girders are everywhere. Look, there's like one right here, and there's the ones in there. This is too claustrophobic for me.
Is Yolanda awake enough to do a game?
I don't think
A
so.
game would probably wake me up.
A bubbling breath and a vanishing me? This one looks cool. Hopefully it's bigger than one room.
Wait.
A budding
Can
breath.
we do a game real quick?
What?
Can
Oh.
we do a game real quick?
How quick?
We can do that one first. We can do that one first.
Okay.
Do your thing first.
Hey. Budding.
Hey.
Holy shit, I didn't notice that I-beam there. Got fucking Maki mud.
No. Oh wait.
Makima?
Oh wait. Oh.
Putting breath and a.
Oh. Oh my god. Jesus, don't look down. Holy shit.
Well, I'm going to.
A book?
It's just really bright. Well, everywhere is really bright.
Good lord, the bloom.
It's a granite book.
I don't think it's bloom. I think it's just this everything is just bright.
Oh, look how
Yeah,
dark your avatars are.
bloom. Turn bloom to 0 and then it's a lot better.
Everything is so dark with my freaking body mesh.
Yeah, the contrast is still ridiculously high though with bloom off.
Really?
Oh,
It's at least better.
Federal. You
Oh, there's
went
not that
to
much
the
bloom.
book factory and ate the blueberry thing.
Oh,
Everlasting
So
gobstopper.
No, not the
So
everlasting gobstopper.
So
The
it should be turned into a sphere right about now.
it's like the
Yeah,
it's
you
Oh,
more.
want
the dinner
Is it
gum.
more separation or
Dinner
something?
gum.
The,
I don't think it was the dinner gum.
Yeah, no, it
Maybe.
was because it was done by
No,
Violet.
you're right.
It
You're
was
right.
the
It
gum
was.
nut.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like thinking about the Chocolate Factory movies because the stuff that happens to those kids is fucking
Yeah, well, they were
Yeah.
all assholes.
Yeah, and they kind of asked for it.
That doesn't
You
mean
know
it's
who was
any
the biggest
fucking.
asshole in that?
But that doesn't make it any less
You know who's the
comfortable,
biggest?
any more comfortable to think about.
You know who's the
They
biggest
reap the
asshole in that movie?
consequences of their own
What?
actions.
The grandpa. Fuck that guy.
I knew you were gonna say that.
He's
I
a
think
dick.
Yulin says it like every time. I'm pretty sure. Every time the movie is brought up.
Yeah, to the point where I'm thinking, did I hear that from Yulin before, or did someone else say the exact same thing?
You definitely heard it from me. Oh, we've got a high jump.
There are certain topics where Yulin just has a script.
I really do.
You sound sad
Hey, watch
about that.
this. Yulin!
That's me.
Yep, there's one of them.
Yo, there's a sofa up here.
I can imagine Senrel saying like, "Watch this, guys, Yulin."
See, what Sen
That's
should have done
exactly
was
what happened.
JoJo pose and gone, your next words will be, that's me. Hey, Yulin. That's me. Oh!
That's so funny. Funny. That JoJo is like a lot of people's favorite JoJo, right?
Not a lot of people, but like, he's popular.
Mm.
Jotaro is like by far the most popular.
Mm.
The one that hates women and calls his mom a bitch.
There's a building to climb.
Seems like there's.
Whoa. Gah. They got weird.
This place hasn't hooked me. It's neat, but the saturation's all fucking. The saturation and contrast is like all fucking wonky.
Yeah.
The jump physics are weird. Oh, there's something over there. Why didn't you jump?
Oh, what is this one?
Oh, bye, full.
Oh, this one looks like cool. Let's see. A light within dark times. Did I just put it up here, or?
You're gonna force them to do another jump puzzle to
No, we'll put it down here. Where's Yolanda?
Now they just gotta find it.
Oh, I've been
There's
here.
Yulin.
one.
Ooh. I like this. Even
Pro
just
tip when you make a forest in your world, don't copy paste your trees without turning them a little each time. Because when you get to the top building and look down at your trees, you can see all the roots are the same placement, and that it's literally just copy, paste, 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 paste.
like, have you seen that in a game before?
The last world we were in.
Oh, I didn't look at that. I don't think I was high enough.
I got to the top building, looked down, and every tree on the left side had these like wide branches, and just like, oh, I
Oh,
see
wait.
what you've done
My
here.
Wait, this world is the
immersion is more
Unity, the Unity Japan office for the next world. This world I'm looking at in Twitter.
Oh,
I like this place a lot. Oh, is this like a flooded museum or something?
no touching.
Nope, it's a sacred tree.
You're touching it! How dare you?
I'm
I'm
going
a
to
rebel.
report all of you.
I'm not touching it. I'm touching this rock.
That's touching
Fine.
it, Core. This is behind the line. You're touching it. You rebel.
This sign can't stop me.
What
I
is-
can't read.
What is this?
Just a frog.
Rogue. Oh, is this your natural habitat, son?
Sure looks like it.
You look kind of funny with how, like, the water is, like, refracting.
Kind
Oh,
of looks
this-
like my profile picture too, at least in VR chat.
Oh, there's fish in the water.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He's a frog too.
Oh, what are you doing?
He's waterboarding Kermit.
Oh,
It's already dead. Look at the X's at the eyes.
oh, BRB.
Can't believe it.
Well, don't do anything weird in front of my camera.
Why me? Nothing for you to see. Yep. Not allowed to see anything. What the fuck, Ice? I hate how two-toned your fucking joke is. It's so hard to freaking get her viewpoint. Big kanji. I actually don't know what that says, so. Wait, guys, you need to come here. We need to do yeah, you guys. We need to do random one frame skits. So I fold the fan and it's a different scene and then unfold it.
I was kind of thinking of that. That's why I put the fraud there.
Wait, okay, so where's Euland?
Might be asleep right about now.
Euland! Euland, come here! Dang it, I need to sit here and block the view.
Rip. Yeah, I think this is well a good road to fall asleep to.
Oh. This is a thing you can grab, apparently.
Yep,
Yep.
Euland was drowning it earlier. How was Euland
Euland's
dead?
dead now.
Okay, try to think of a pose. Like in that view area.
I don't know.
You
I'm
too.
not good at improv. And I don't have full body on.
Well, do the lay down then. And then you push at him as he's in the water. Oh, you don't want to do the dumb skits? There. Okay.
Hold on. Here, I'll put this next to you.
Gotta be a liar. Oh no, Sen's a frog now. Never mind, you can't see that.
This is gonna be in frames. The question.
It was.
Oh, it'll look better. Why is
Oh,
it
no.
a bumpy collider?
You God. Oh no.
It's like a tumbleweed, but a shark plush.
I completely thought that was Euland.
Yeah, I have it too.
I'm just like, I see that in my mirror. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Although I guess it got updated at some point because I don't remember having this skin on. One of my meme avatars I saved is unavailable. Now I just gotta remember what it was. And I should be working on the low res avatar. I should have switched to that between frames.
And we still got time probably. If you want to do more skits.
You could hear him now. Although I don't have room to talk considering what I did last Saturday. You were there for that, weren't you, Eddie? I think you were.
Totally wasn't.
Oh my goodness.
I was literally there for the moment you passed out.
Oh. Yeah, well, I don't remember what happened after a certain point. I was pretty gone. Then I woke up
It's
in
the
bed.
last thing you do remember.
We were talking about I think we were talking about drawing our how we drew our own OCs, but I'm the only one that does that of the entire group. There was something to do with that, but my memory is severely fragmented, and then just nothing after that. And then I woke up in bed, which I still don't know how I went to, because it's an entirely
Welcome
separate
back.
room upstairs from my computer.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yellen, wake up so I can watch a few videos.
Mm.
Oh, gotta do the game.
Yellen is literally falling asleep.
I know.
Yulin was asleep.
Yulin was literally asleep. Alright.
Where is everybody?
Oh wait, Sen, you don't have
Right
a video.
around you.
You don't have videos in that world yet, do
Oh.
you?
Here, I'll
No.
short.
I'm
You're
kind
on
of
a
stumped on
step.
how I'm going to do something. Plus, I'm kind of taking a break from Blender stuff for a little bit.
Prize. Rainbow Jelly Cave?
Oh yeah, that was the one I was talking about earlier, actually.
Oh, does this have a video player in it?
I don't know.
It's a Wispy Woo world.
I'm kind of wondering if it's still in community labs too. It is not. Okay.
Hey, chat. Oh wait, Elon won't like this.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Not gonna fall asleep now. Okay, there is a video player. A small one.
Jesus, fish.
It's
Literally fucking
the video is fish
explosion.
too. Look, the video is fish too.
It's
Oh,
all
hi, Elon.
fish.
Oh, there's another video player up there.
Back up a little bit, Elon.
Ugh.
Oh, they got
There's
a
a
coffee
lot of-
machine.
A lot of sharks.
Mm.
They got the espresso machine that lets you make actual espresso.
Oh, I wish this looks weird.
It's apparently the mirror. But they have a critical role sign.
Critical role.
Yeah, I guess just by default they use a reflection
Oh.
probe.
Look at this misty water.
No, this one's just a cube. This is just a cube.
Well, yeah, but it's supposed to be a mirror because the tub
Oh, I'm
is
talking
behind
about.
on the right.
I'm talking about what Sen is saying.
Oh.
That's just a texture.
Saturation.
Then
Something.
you want to move somewhere else, Eland?
Anywhere out of water.
Okay, I really like this world though.
Where'd I keep
I'm
it?
gonna visit this later.
But you can go above the store here.
Click.
Door.
Yes.
Door.
Or oh,
Circle.
oh, this is sick.
Oh, it's a card.
Wait, where's Eland?
I guess.
Oh, there's Eland. This
You
is
can
better,
fish
right,
here,
Eland?
too.
This is better.
This is Oh no. Can you fish and watch videos?
Fucking-
Yeah, we can.
It's over. The perfect combo. Fishing and videos.
but
Oh, we could watch,
that
videos.
relies on being able to put the screen in front.
Yeah, plus you'd be seeing our tongues just being flung everywhere.
Just fish like it's wrapped and from fucking anywhere.
I think it
What?
will work.
Oh, damn it! I thought that piano was a fish bite. Because it was just a random ting out of nowhere. So I'm like, oh, does that mean I have something? And then I reel it in a bit, and then there's a little bit more tings. I'm like, oh, something's biting.
Gotta play the intense music when something's on the line. Although I'm not. cast distance ridiculous. Maybe I just need to let it sink a little.
What are you guys talking about?
We're fishing, and nothing's biting.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, and a lot of other worlds with this prefab, something would be biting right about now.
Oh, other way. Oh, it even does the thing that the fishing rods do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I've used these before, deep sea
mean where it's
fishing, and
spooling up and
it's
down?
pretty spot on.
Oh, that's sick. Oh my god. This is my favorite part about the fishing rods.
Is where it does the rotational spool?
Yeah. Oh, wait, this fishing rod is fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where the hell did you get 4 of them? That's a green string. What the fuck? Give me that.
How do I know if there's a bite?
It'll start
We don't know.
wiggling around. At least in other worlds, it'll just start going around wildly if something's on the line. But I'm not getting anything
Oh,
here.
look at that fucking cast!
But I don't think you want to just fucking yeet it, right?
You don't want to let out too much line, then you still gotta reel all that up.
Yeah, that's the point.
I mean, like more. It doesn't get taut until you reel up so much.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm not sure if it's working completely here.
Oh well. Let's set up videos before Yulin falls
This is what it's
asleep.
going to turn into. Okay.
Hmm?
Oh, what was it called again?
Hmm? What was what called?
Glowing Cavern.
Oh, can you not do it here?
I don't know if there's a queue list I could load stuff in. I'm not even sure where the player controls are.
I think it's downstairs.
And too late.
What?
I heard a Yulin snore.
Oh,
Donut.
vapor hell. Oh,
I think those are.
do not select vapor hell.
Ah! Okay, I
Oh,
should have
now I
listened to you.
gotta.
I just see a donut floating by.
Flashbang on hot summer.
Did you already do vapor hell?
Yep,
There it is.
for like half a second, and
It's,
said nope.
I don't
I mean,
think
it's
there's
not
like a
great, but it's
queue.
not
I don't. I mean, I don't see any video
not here.
controls. Do you
Bad
see
for
any
me
video
anyway.
controls?
Oh, they're right here.
I do not.
But no queue.
Ah, damn.
Huh.
Caller.
It's about your size. Rat
Oh
sized.
my goodness. Well,
Oh my god, wait. It has a fucking chain?
Oh
Yeah,
well.
now you can pull Eddie
I
around.
guess I
Okay, wait,
belong to Core now. This
wait,
is my life.
can I pull?
You are pulling me. I am not moving.
Oh, wild. Wait, what if I go this way? Oh,
Oh, hi.
did that take you with
That
me?
was so.
Mm-hmm.
That was what, son?
That was such a violent tug you did. Did you see the chain go through the roof, and then Eddie goes yeet.
For me, it was an instant teleport. Thank
Oh,
goodness.
we'd put it on Yulin and yank Yulin around.
I mean, would that work for a portal?
Oh, wait, oh, maybe.
Unless Yulin has it set up to press trigger to go through the portal. Although we did that,
I
we did
also
something
cannot
similar.
move.
It says that there's
Oh.
apparently
Past a
fish
certain
in this
point.
lake.
Hold on, I'll break you loose. You just gotta hold still. There you go.
What was it again, son? Glowing cavern, right?
Yeah.
Are you grabbing him? Oh, you're. I see.
We're about to find out if we can pull Yulin through the portal.
Well, of course you're going to be able to. You just have to do it within his viewpoint.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let it go.
Hi, Yulin.
Only know you feel that when you're feeling low.
What?
Only hate the road when you're missing
What?
home.
Oh,
Only know you love her when you let her go.
Come over to the, come over to the beanbags.
Let her go.
Oh, I think the world music woke Yulin up. I almost said
Pretty loud.
the I think the world music turned Yulin on.
Dreams come slow and they go so
It's just that good.
Because I was thinking like turn on like activate Yulin from sleep mode.
everything you touch surely dies.
Yulin, jack on.
No, granted, we did do that to Core one time where she joined in on us, immediately fell asleep on the spawn, and this player picked up. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm taking you upstairs to bed.
Only hit the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go.
Now, where did we leave off?
We used a collar to drag you into a portal, Yulin.
Mm-mm.
Well, you see it when you fall asleep, but never to touch and never to keep, 'cause you loved her too much and you dive
We do
too
have plenty of
deep.
videos left. I was getting a little worried we were just running low,
Well,
but
you only
we got
need the
plenty.
light
I was
when
about to
it's
say, how the heck can you run low? There's so many.
when it starts to snow. Only
We
know
were
you
getting
love
pretty
her
low
when
one
you let
time.
her
I
go.
said something, and then the queue immediately started filling up again.
Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when
Good night,
you're
Yulin.
missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. Oh, oh. And you let her go. Oh, oh.
Personal limit reached. Oh, because Core got here first.
Oh, do I have to give you leader or how do you?
Yeah, but I'm not sure how to do it on this player.
Cause you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go.
Being maybe you need to be world owner.
Oh, it just popped up for me.
What happened?
Or it's actually showing. No, it's showing both interfaces at the same time, where it says personal limit, and it shows enter URL, but I click Q Media, and it's immediately thrown away.
Oh. Should we make a new? Should we make a new instance and have you go in first?
I guess so.
How did we do it before?
I think that's what we had to do before. Is I had to go first.
Zealand.
Yeah.
Wait for send to load, and then
Send loads pretty fast.
hello to you. Boop.
Oh my god.
Why did we go to a new one? Why did we go to a new one?
Then needed to
Then you
get
have to be world
leader.
owner.
Okay. Good night, Gilland.
Or Euland. Blanket.
Good night, Tor.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whoa, did he drop it in dirt? No, I didn't drop it in dirt. Grow up.
What the fuck?
Wait, that's a food video. I can add that.
And this time I'm doing one of my favorites. And I can eat this whole
But we've already seen it.
It is a bone-in
Oh.
ribeye.
This is like a long while ago.
I don't know what Euland's talking about.
Like a mammoth. It's just a huge chunk of meat, and it's
We
about
can watch it again because she
2.5
forgot.
inches or so. And
You-
I'll usually just eat this by myself.
You think that's
So
how that worked,
today we're gonna
Euland?
make it a little bit different. We're gonna do a coffee crusted
Yeah.
steak, and I like just doing things
Aw.
different because I can, and different is always better, right? I'm gonna give you a hint. I took this out of the package. The sell by date was the 10th, and which is today.
Sen
Right?
is really
I had
nice
a
to me.
little
He'll add it
spin to
again.
You gotta listen to this. I rinsed it off, and it goes away.
Can you find it
Any
again?
type of meat products you have, just because you open it up,
Not
it's not
tonight.
sitting in a bunch of blood. That's like preservative. A lot of people don't know that. They think
Oh, that was
lobster's
your
in the
camera.
blood.
I was just reaching for my overlay, and it moved right at the perfect time. I thought, how am I doing that?
Salmon, rinse it off, put a little, give it of slime, put a little lemon.
I should not be able to
lemon on
do
it,
that.
Just rub it down really quick.
Although it'd be
It's gonna
cool
make
if
a
someone
brand
shows a
something
camera in my
like
face and I just say
right?
no
This
and
right here,
slap
for
it away.
Same thing, but what we're gonna do for this is we got a nice, good little fat cap on here. I'm gonna take this fat cap and I'm gonna cut it off a little bit.
I'm not
The reason why I'm
blocking the
gonna take
view,
this
am
little
I?
fat cap off and cut it off a little bit is it's going to help with the cooking process. But I'm also gonna take this fat that's here and I'm gonna throw it inside there. So that's gonna give me some extra flavor. Nothing like rendering some flat and just having all that little nice.
I really ought to put that
that looking at
logo,
salty
Dodo
inside the
logo
pan.
on
So
this
when we do put
model
this
too,
on,
because why
on
not?
here, we'll make this easy. I am going to put a
Real
little
easy.
oil on here.
Yeah.
A couple things we're gonna do. I
Although
have some brown sugar.
I didn't get the
You can go
whole
white brown
locking
sugar, but
thing
this right here is dark brown
set up
sugar.
correctly,
That's all I
but
add.
I
I'm
think
gonna
I
make it
just
work.
may have
So I'm gonna
goofed
use a
something
little
up
less
there.
instead
Oh.
of light and dark.
Well, is
Or we could
this
just-
I am gonna put
avatar
in,
on the creator
let's say, 2
companion?
tablespoons of that.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
Then it's even easier to
This right
set up
here,
and like basically
It is
foolproof.
fresh ground
Oh.
coffee.
Hmm.
I like
Because
coffee. This is
the
espresso. This is actually
AV3
my good coffee.
there's a
can't go
tool
wrong with
called
this
the
right here.
AV3 controller,
I am going to
and
take
it's literally
and do
you go into there, you go
1,
down to
2,
FX, you merge the FX layer
2
with
and a
the,
half.
your current
2 and a half
FX
for
layer
that
with
one.
the Go Loco layer. You put
My
in the
black
other
pepper,
things. You go to
I'm going to
parameters.
go
You
about a teaspoon or so.
copy
And I'll dump that in. Matter
a
of fact,
parameter system,
let's go with a whole tablespoon.
and then you're done.
Equal parts a big steak.
Yeah,
You don't have
although
to
little
type
chili
anything
powder.
anymore. Like,
Only a teaspoon.
and
of
then I guess make the sub menu, and then that's it.
yeah,
It
although
just fucking automates all of it.
the last one I edited, I got that bug again where it duplicates the FX layer, like overwriting some whatever's on top of that.
that. I'm a chef, damn it.
I don't know what
Back again.
why that happens on
And this
occasion.
time, I'm doing one of
Oh,
my-
let's turn up this
I
volume.
eat this whole bad boy by myself. It
Did it
is
start from the
a
beginning?
bone-in ribeye.
Oh.
It is absolutely
It started from the
a
beginning.
Did
mammoth.
you-
It's just a huge chunk of meat, and
The
it's
timer
about
still says 3
1,
hours and
2.5
52 minutes for
inches or
me.
so. And
It's
I'll
12:05.
usually just eat this by myself.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna make it a little bit different.
Do
We're
we
gonna do
have
a
some
coffee
weird
crusted
desync
steak,
going on?
and I like just doing
I
things different.
think Cora might have like clicked the search bar instead of the sound on accident. It also just restarted again.
I restarted it.
Yes, it did. Oh. From the top.
I can't change its location on here.
We're back again. And
Can,
this
son,
time-
can you move it?
Try-
Oh.
No, because the thing's not even showing up for me. It's saying 0 out of 3 hours and 52 minutes. for me.
Oh, weird.
What is going on?
I'm a chef, damn it.
I am gonna go
We're back
visit a
again.
friend.
And this time,
Good
I'm
night.
going to
Also
one of my
hop
favorites.
around for a bit.
And I can eat this whole bad boy by myself. It is a bone-in ribeye. It is absolutely
No, you have to
Night.
stay
a
here.
mammoth. It's just a huge
I'm
chunk
forcing
of
you.
meat, and it's about 1,
No.
2 and
Get
a
the
half
collar.
inches or
Get the
so.
collar.
And,
What was that you were saying earlier about you're not
so
held
today we're
hostage?
gonna make it
You're my
a little bit
hostage
different. We're gonna do a
now.
coffee crusted steak.
Ah,
And
crap.
I like just doing things
You
different
you
because I
weren't held
can,
hostage
and
earlier,
different is
but now
always
you
better,
are.
right? I'm gonna give you a hint. I took this out.
No,
of
but you're held hostage,
the sell by
fool.
date was the 10th, and which is today,
I'm just staying here.
right? It had a little smell to it.
Why
You
is
gotta
that?
listen to this. I rinsed
'Cause
it off,
I want
and it
hot.
goes away. Any type of meat products you have, just because you open it up, is not sitting in a bunch of blood. That's like preservative. A lot of people don't know that. They think, oh, it's been sitting in that blood and the blood's tainted or whatever. Just rinse it off. Doesn't matter. Rinse it off.
You
Salmon,
get this
rinse it off,
video.
put a little, get rid of the slime, put a little lemon.
Alright, time
lemon
to
on
restart it
Just scrub it down really quick, and it's.
Oh my! You restart that again. I'm
Right?
hitting this
So
joint.
No.
Same thing, but what we're gonna do for this is we got a nice good little fat cap on here. I'm gonna take this fat cap and I'm gonna cut it off a little bit. The reason why I'm gonna take this little
Yeah,
fat cap off
remove
and cut
all
off
of
a
it.
little bit is it's going to help with the cooking process. But I'm also gonna take this fat that's here and I'm gonna throw it inside there. So that's gonna give me some extra flavor. Nothing like rendering some flat and just having all that little nice, juicy, that looking at umami, salty inside your pan. So when we do put this on here, we'll make this easy. I am going to put a little oil on here. A couple things we're gonna do. I have some brown sugar. You can go light brown sugar, but this right here is dark brown sugar because it's all I had. So we're gonna make it
I
work.
love
So I'm
brown
gonna use a little
sugar.
less instead of light and dark. I am gonna put in, let's say 2 tablespoons of that.
Why is my joint doing
Maybe
that?
two and a
Don't do
half.
that.
This right here, it is fresh ground coffee. I like coffee. This is espresso. This is actually my
Forbidden
good coffee, so
chocolate.
can't go wrong with this
What?
one here. I am going
I
to
think I need
take
to pop something down there.
and do 1,
Forbidden
2,
chocolate.
It's not
2 and a
chocolate.
half. That's 2.5 for that one.
That's why it's
My black
forbidden.
pepper,
What?
I'm going to go about a teaspoon or so.
It doesn't even
No,
make.
You
dump that
don't
in.
want
Matter
to
of
eat.
fact, let's go.
You don't want to eat
Let's
that
go with a
cocoa
whole
powder.
tablespoon.
You don't want to eat
Equal
that
parts, it's a
forbidden
big
cocoa
steak.
powder.
It's not
I have a
cocoa
little chili
powder.
powder. Only a teaspoon of that.
That's why it's forbidden cocoa
I have
powder.
some garlic, granulated. I'm gonna do a tablespoon of that. I have some of this paprika. I usually do it like a smoked paprika and get that little flavor profile, but we have the coffee, so we're gonna do it with that one. A little bit over a teaspoon of that. And of course,
Forbidden
I have
sand.
my sea salt.
Wait, no, unforbidden sand.
Oh, it just restarted.
It's not restarted for me.
Yeah, it's still going for me.
What?
Oh,
Huh?
now it restarted.
Said skip the video. And put this
I'm a
at
chef.
the end later.
Let's see what happens.
I'm a chef. So, this mushroom right here.
What's it
we have
showing
some
for you
eggs.
all?
This
We
is
have
a different
some-
video
Same
now.
as
There's a mushroom right here.
Which is, I'll tell you later. And we're gonna.
No,
work
wait, that's a different one.
It's the same
This is a
channel
different
though.
one.
It is.
Yeah, and the timer's working for me now. Okay, so maybe it'll work this time?
He does this.
Seems like
so
it was just
he
'cause of
kills it every time.
that
It makes
desync.
it look so easy and so sophisticated.
Yeah.
Elegant. I'm just gonna make you hungry. So
What is
couple
the
ingredients here.
thing he's
Mushrooms,
holding?
Tomatoes on the vine. I have some sourdough.
Man,
You
this
know, the
chef
sourdough
is
that I use a little
fucking
bit thicker. I have some chives. I have some butter.
Ripped?
buff.
I have some of that real butter. I have 4 eggs.
Why is this chef
Oh.
buff?
I have some creme fraiche.
Oh,
It ain't matching the cake back to me, see? It's a slingshot.
If
But
I could
take your beer,
read his
what you're gonna do
frickin'
is wash this
does he like
metal.
does he like
egg every
battle
Uh,
people at the store for his food for the food he cooked?
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm
Oh
gonna
no,
take
if I could frickin' read his
little-
necklace metal.
His
I
little
think
metal
he's
his little
in
metal
the
is
Navy.
crooked.
pop that off. We already washed them down. We
That
washed
lower
them
one
down a little bit.
is
We
crooked.
washed these mushrooms.
Yeah.
Put the mushrooms on the water. So what I'm gonna do is get a little bit of
Uh,
oil, put them inside. Just let them sit.
Is that the Iron Star? I don't
Mushroom.
Take these tomatoes,
know what any of those are.
put those inside as well.
no, I think no, it's not a purple heart. It's like in the shape
Now what I'm
of
gonna do is I'm gonna get
a
this.
spade.
It moves around too much, and the camera also moves around too much.
2,
Think the
Mhm.
like
4, and our butter. Put this inside.
I'm still
We're gonna
amazed
go
how
very
people can
low
just
heat, very low heat, and we're gonna
crack
keep
eggs with
going
ease.
on and off, on and
Wait,
off. No
can you
salt, no
not?
pepper. We're not gonna disturb this.
No,
And we're gonna
I,
just keep stirring.
as
Oh.
much as I try, I always have a
How
hard
you have
time
to
with
do
it.
like with a risotto, right? Where you just
Like,
keep
especially
going,
one-handed,
going,
just
going.
crack,
But that's what's
split,
gonna make it so
done.
perfect.
Well,
You get
one-handed is-
tomatoes
I
there
like
popping open,
I
right?
do
Not
it
doing
timidly, but I
anything
can still do it
formal. It's got a little
one-handed. But it's just
sizzle
like I do light taps
Little
until
oil,
it cracks a
nothing
bit,
more.
and then
I just
Here,
puncture
don't do
that
one
with my
hands because I don't want
thumb.
to. I don't
go
care to
low.
get shells on my fucking shit.
we'll scrimp
You-
right
I guess
inside.
that is the thing.
don't.
It's like one thing to like do it quick, but another thing to
Just
also
right
do it quick
inside.
and not get shells in it.
Okay, I'm reading his
Easy.
bio. Chef Rush does 2,222 push-ups a day to bring awareness to suicide and mental wellness.
These eggs right here.
He's a renowned
just these
chef,
tomatoes and
retired
mushrooms.
combat veteran who served
You can
over
go to a
20 years in the
restaurant and you'll pay
military,
about 40
multiple
bucks for
tours
'em.
in Iraq,
That's for an egg,
Afghanistan,
some
and
mushroom, and a couple tomatoes.
there during 9/11 in the Pentagon.
Now take that off.
Oh damn.
You know how they say patience is a virtue? Patience really
Wait,
is a virtue.
200 a
Advocate for the
day?
Rush
military.
perfection.
That's
Just
so
come
many.
in with
2,000.
2,000?
and wait for the finished product.
What the how?
Now,
How do
I'm
you
gonna
have
go
the
up
time to
just a
fit
little
that
bit more on
in?
this heat. As you can see, all the
Oh,
steam
hey, it's a
from the
percolator.
liquids is coming out.
Time for the percolator.
Thanks, technology collection.
Now the rest of my
To
butter is
technology
melting.
collection
As that's
connections.
going, I
Connections.
usually toast
Collections.
my bread. But
Break
what I'm gonna
eggs in
do
a
with my
bowl and put
bread
it in
this
the pan,
time
yeah.
is I take this off for a second.
Good
Same Newland.
I'm gonna go ahead and give a good cut on it.
Excellent
And
contribution,
I'm gonna
you.
put it right over here. Lay it down flat.
I was thinking he was a Navy chef.
Hmm.
I like
But I
that
couldn't
natural
tell with his
branch.
metals.
toast. And also I can bring up the
I mean,
flavors.
if he served in
from those
Iraq, he
mushroom
was
tomatoes.
probably
And you want this all to be done at the
Army.
same time. This makes an excellent breakfast for your husband or your wife or your
he
girlfriend.
was a
your
1-star. It
boyfriend.
looks like.
You see that starting to cook?
Like
And
you're
what's
just like,
happening is all of
you're
it. So
just
I'm
like,
just stirring it right
it's
in.
good for your
It's still
husband,
heating, even
So
at this
he-
your
time.
wife,
In just a second, I'm gonna put in my
boyfriend,
secret
your
weapon.
girlfriend. It's like,
Can't go
alright, I
wrong.
think we got it.
The tablespoon of creme fraiche.
Huh?
So he
It's gonna
made
make
it pretty
so
high up
extra
there in the
creamy and
ranks.
Smooth.
What is that he just put in
Those
there?
perfect eggs for you.
I think
Turn
yogurt.
this heat off. As these are ready.
Those are weird eggs. I've never seen them
As I'm
like
going
that.
through, I am going to splash it
That's
with
because
a
he
little
put butter in there.
salt,
It's
and of course,
And also has been stirring it a lot, so it hasn't been like. Because the
Some of my
butter is
favorite
helping keep the liquid,
fresh
it's
chives.
not scrambling. And so it's got a
Finish
more
this off.
grits-like texture.
I like
The mushroom.
grits. Grits are good. But that's such an awful name for a
Yummy.
food.
I don't think I've
Grits.
ever had. I don't think I've ever had it before.
It's like you don't
If I did, it was like once, very long time ago.
like if you ask someone, I don't think their first option for food would be gritty. Yeah, it's like liquid. It's like kind of like liquid still.
Mhm.
Yeah, well,
And
I
now-
said I didn't like grits, but the only one I've had was kind of flavorless.
Oh, what? That's shitty grits then.
perfectly cooked
That's
eggs.
like
Just
Yeah,
That's like a heat- it's the
would
eggs are, like,
probably
all on a
solidify
heat.
If you let it cool a bit.
Anyone goes just absolutely insane. The simple things that are complicated.
I
Try
do
it.
like
Trust me,
cornbread,
you
but
won't go
probably
wrong.
unrelated.
core.
I'll have some cornbread.
Don't eat meat.
What big teeth you have?
The most expensive seafood here, can you guess? Yeah, I thought the abalone
Oh,
too. No,
bye.
Oh,
Video.
abalone.
in this video, I'm gonna attempt to spend
See ya.
over $100 on hot
Bye-bye.
pot. 30 already. This
Bye.
round, $36. Have we reached $100? I'm not gonna tell you until the end of the video.
I can't believe Addie would. Oh, Addie's still here.
What is hot pot? Hot pot is a pot that is hot. With hot pot, you're working with two elements. First of all, the broth. Here at Spice World Hot Pot, they have a crap load of
I can't
broth.
believe Addie would do
That's how
this
you know they
to
didn't
me.
sponsor me. They probably wouldn't like me saying
RP
crap
push
load
into
so
water.
close to the word broth. Once you have your broth selected, you have to select items to put inside. You guys ready? Before we go inside, I want to take a look at the different broth selections that they have here. Here they have 9 different broth options.
What
Kitty
are they?
spicy
Hello?
soup with real pieces of cat. Hold on, I'm just kidding. Why
Oh,
does
is
that
this
say kitty?
Vietnamese
I think they
hot pot?
shaped the soup seasoning like a cat's. Next,
Yeah, he
special
said.
spicy soup, sour pickled soup, collagen
In
soup, pork
South
bone soup.
Vietnam.
Guys, great for your bone. Chinese herbal soup, pork stomach chicken soup, mushroom soup, and tomato soup.
Do you
That
see
is
how
the broth. Now we
fucking
need to go upstairs and order the actual
absurd
food.
Vietnamese
Thank
written
you.
Vietnamese
Oh
is?
wow, very simultaneous sin chow there. I feel very welcome. Thank you. I want to give you a little bit
It's
of a
the
tour.
cat.
Hot
Isn't it
pot
very
places
similar
are
to
all
Thai?
a little bit different in the way they're
I don't
laid
know
out.
what
And what's most
Thai looks
important
like.
about hot pot is that it's a communal experience. For
So
example,
why do
here
they
you could
have
have up to
a
6 different
Chinese
people sitting
item?
around one pot. But let me show you this private room. In this room, they
Vietnamese
have 10
Vietnamese
different
has a lot of
hot pots.
culture
So
from
each person
China.
can sit down and have their own different
Oh, I
flavor.
see.
And then they have this right here. You put your meats and vegetables in the center.
They
You can all
sound
share.
What was
pretty-
that?
I
How
hope
was
to
that?
one day have enough friends where
That
I can
was a
fill even
D20.
half this room. That day is not today. So I'm gonna.
Oh,
You should
wait.
sell the bread in.
Everybody has, like, everyone has their own, like, personal little hot pot.
Okay, so I've just sat down here. We
There's
have
bread on the
both
table
broths
over
right
there.
here.
You throw it in, the fish go at it.
So right here is our
I
spicy
totaled that
Chinese
off.
broth. This is a basket full
Oh,
of chili,
how dare you.
peppercorn, some other
Wait,
seasonings in
bread.
there. Most curious and interesting, I think part of the branding here is that they have a small cat that's made out of frozen broth. So at some point, it is going to melt and be destroyed. So, you know, bring your kids
there's
here,
only
they
one
can be
slice.
terrified and they can cry
I was
and
gonna
they can
try
learn
to
about
make two.
existentialism. What does it mean to exist
What
and
are
to
you?
not exist? Hey, the kitty's here now. Now it's gone forever and it's never coming back. It's a great first lesson. If your kids
Sleepy.
are 4 or 5 years
What are
old,
you,
they will
Corey?
love it. Today I'm going to do a few different rounds. What I always do is look at the mushrooms. Do you see how many different
Oh, the
mushrooms that is?
fixing
You guys
bread
don't
is
think it's impressive
global.
now?
That's
I'm going to show
cool.
you mushrooms that'll make you think that you're on mushrooms. That's
What?
how crazy they're gonna be. Chicken testicles, boneless chicken feet. There's also seafood, and then pork and beef. I'm gonna order a first round and enjoy
Are
this
chicken
hot pot.
testicles substantial enough to eat?
Round one has arrived. We're trying to get to $100. I'm at 30
probably
already.
not.
Let me show you what we got. A couple of greens. We've got mushrooms.
Oh,
Here
it's
we
just
have
$100
beef rib
challenge.
fingers. I've never heard of that before. Over
Yeah.
here we have beef neck. And then take a look at these two beautiful cuts right here. This one, I think you can figure it out. That is some
I just
oxtail.
remember the
oxtail
first
in Vietnam
$100 challenge I
is very
saw
different
was
than
Oh.
in Spain, for
Disneyland,
example. I was in
and
Vietnam,
yeah,
got a little
that-
rat tail.
that would be
And here we
super
have
easy to
some
do.
beef tendon. You know, I'm not Mike Chen. I might make a hot pot mistake. I've only done this a handful of times. I make the same speech when I'm with a woman for the first time. So I'm sorry, I'm not Mike Chen. I mean, sorry, I said I've only done this 10 times. Rib fingers. I heard you can just kind of wind it up. Oh. I tried to do the thing, and that did not work. Nailed it. Okay, that is going first in the mushroom broth to begin with. You don't have to cook it for long. There we go. That is already done, and I can't wait to taste that
Ooh,
mushroomy
that
broth.
sounds
All right, let's try it out. Very
does
steamy,
look
very nice.
tasty.
The mushroom, a subtle flavor. It's a bit savory, but not too intense. And then the rib meat itself is very tender. I probably even overcooked it a little bit. Over here, look at this fiery red broth. I'm hoping this is gonna be
That
so
one
spicy.
really
right here
looks
is where
good.
they have all the
Yeah.
flavor crystals hidden. Oh yeah, spice it up. It is intensely spicy. It's numbing. I feel it down my throat. That is the punch I'm going for when I have hot pot. As good as that broth is right now, there's still something that's missing from this table, and that is the sauce. Here, they have a giant sauce bar. We're gonna go check it
Oh
out
my
right now.
God.
Let's go. Boom. Sauce. So if you back up and take a look
What
right
the
here,
fuck?
we have the Spice World Hot
It's
Pot
like-
Chef recommendation.
it's like the
sauce. It can be
Baskin
complicated.
Robbins of
It can be
sauce.
confusing. So here, let's break it down for you. If you want some level 4 chili, you get chili oil, chili powder, mashed chilies, caraway, and green onions. They have so many different options here. I'm looking at fried garlic, peanuts, celery, coriander, spring onions,
That
minced garlic,
sounds
sesame
pretty
sauce,
amazing,
sauté sauce,
being able to
black
customize your
sauce,
sauce like that.
Lao Ganma sauce. I'm gonna get my sauce and meet you guys back at the table. We got sauce and we're back. This is the tendon. The tendon.
Ooh,
has likely
tendons
already been
are
boiling
fucking
for hours
delicious,
to make it nice
guys.
and
Holy
tender, but we
shit.
just want to heat it right back up. Same thing with this.
They're
The
like
tail, I wanna
so
do this mushroom sauce
soft.
One more try,
From
so
what?
I'm gonna donate the tail to the mushroom sauce, but not the greens. That can come out.
The tendon
This
of what
is a
animal?
gorgeous piece. I'm gonna
Beef
dip back into the
tendons?
spiciness right here. This is that beef neck, and it just takes
It
a little
tastes
bit
so
of time to flow
good.
through. And then this is just straight up chili oil. All right, let's see if this is spicy enough. Let's go for it. I feel that. I'm awake now. That's very addictive. The neck itself seems to be a bit tense. I don't think this cow went to the masseuse regularly. It's important if you're a cow and someone's gonna eat your neck for you to just kind of relax a little bit. Oh, right here.
The
look at that
fuck?
tail.
Okay.
It's just actually kind of broken down at this point. Give it a little bit of a dip. Soft, tender.
What is the
slightly
fucking
gelatinous,
music?
but so thin that it doesn't really have any strong flavor.
It's going fucking wild.
In a nice contrast.
There's a lot
Really,
of
you want a
interesting
wide
editing
diversity
in
of
this
textures
video.
and flavors, including beef tendon. Let's fish one of these out of here. Oh yeah, take a look at that. Beef tendon, cooked for hours. Hit it with the ligma. Let's try it out.
Like,
great chewy texture. Tendon's interesting because you can cook it a lot more, make it kind of gummy, or you can cook it a little bit less, and it's gonna have some chew to it. That is just round one. We're trying to get to $100. I'm at 30 already. I'm gonna finish everything here and then move on to some seafood like you've never seen before.
Yeah, that much food and it was only $30.
It's because he's in Vietnam.
Welcome to the seafood round. Let's take a tour of the table. I've got 5 new items. Right here we've got squid. Sliced and diced. It looks like they put it in a paper shredder. Behind that we have green mussels. They don't look green on that side, but on the back, definitely green. Here,
Alright, I guess
way bigger than the
one
picture. These
isn't
things are gigantic. Over here we
really
have cuttlefish, the best fish of all the fish to spoon with. Right here, the abalone. Why do you pronounce abalone when it just ends with an E? I don't know. They're looking fresh and delicious. So this seafood round comes to just $36. Okay. These people are so great here. They're just literally tending to everything we need. They're just sitting in the corner watching the show. All right, $36. The previous round, $30.
That's adorable.
So right now, we're at $66. I thought I'd get to $100 a lot faster. This is some premium food. In fact, the most expensive seafood here. Can you guess? Yeah, I thought the abalone too. No, it's actually the snails.
Oh,
just
what?
Over $15. Round one, green
What kind of
mussel.
snails
I
are
like the spicy
those?
broth. We're putting the green mussel
Fucking
in. You see the
gigantic.
green side here and the mussely side here. And now it's lost forever. I need to hire a lifeguard, seriously. Where to go? Oh, we got it. It's actually shrunk a little bit. I do believe all the seafood is pre-cooked, except for the squid. I feel like my first round of sauces was very amateur and I wasn't even mixing and matching. I've completely redone the sauce lineup for round two, and we're going with spicy garlic paste. Let's go for it. Definitely spicy and delicious. It's like chili oil mixed with a bunch of fried garlic. That's really yummy. It's in my nose a little bit. I feel like I'm dying. Let's move on to the squid.
That was the shell. The fuck?
Is that supposed to be his wife?
It's just some. I don't know. A person.
That squid tastes
maybe camera crew.
It doesn't even have to be cooked. The sauce is incredible. The texture is so good. It tastes like just seafoody enough. Tons of savory explosion coming from my sauce here with more garlic.
I mean, that doesn't mean they're married to him.
Altogether, it is just a symphony of delightful, bright flavors. That is the squid. Moving on, let's put in the cuttlefish. I'm just gonna launch a few of these.
Yeah, he normally comes with like a camera crew and shit.
You just want to give them one last chance to be free and to swim.
I like how he hasn't dipped anything in the other in the mushroom broth.
He loves the fucking spice, I guess. Whoa!
Yeah. A little bit of a dip. He's a big boy.
I forgot that squid do that.
Flavor. That is some intense cuttlefish.
Cuttlefish, but they're similar, yeah.
Maybe I could have left it cook even longer. Very delicious. Special sauce for seafood? Anything food. Yeah. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Seafood number 4. Right here we have the snail. You can see it is pre-cooked, but we're just gonna lower it down like Arnold in Terminator 2. Boom. Put that in the bowl. And make it nice and easy. They put it right on the edge. That is the snail itself. I'm gonna dip that in this gentleman's anything sauce. It's thick. It looks delicious. Very nice. Even better with seafood. It's got a little bit of kick. It's kind of sweet. The snail's much more tender than I expected. Snail can be kind of chewy and even like crunchy and hard. I think they boiled this for a long time and then put it back in the shell. I love that. I also forgot that I was going to end with this.
Idea of eating snail, but a lot of the rest of that I'd be okay with.
Already cooked.
Abalone, I'm not sure either.
Abalone is good.
And this is absolutely.
I don't think I've had it that often.
Shellfish vagina of the sea.
Meaty, it's dense. I'm gonna let it slide right in there, get moist,
Look at that.
coated,
You
and this
can't tell me that doesn't look like it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I believe you'd be lewd on my shroom.
Not too soft, just got some.
I wouldn't be surprised if the entire video was demonetized purely because of that
What the fuck?
Category of food is the organs.
It doesn't.
Just saying.
Or maybe you have.
Or maybe not.
Right here we have our third and final course. Have we reached $100? I'm not sure, and I'm not going to tell you until the end of the video. What I do know is that I've ordered 5 different foods here. First of all, we have something they called chicken immature. I think what they meant was an immature egg. These are chicken eggs that have not been laid yet. Kind of like me through all of high school, not laid yet. And college, and my mid-20s. And my wife is still thinking about it. Right here we have testicles. This is pork stomach.
Why does he always bring that up?
Version. These things are big too. Definitely have never had that in a hot pot. Okay, well that's boiling away.
Immature. I've never heard of that before. Eggs before they're even laid.
Pale, old, and dead. Kind of creepy.
Yeah.
This is I don't know. That's like the complexion.
Chicken feet.
We're gonna give it a little bit of color.
Chicken feet are good. They're just
Yeah.
fucking annoying to eat
I'm
for
really
me.
scared of mixing it up with
There's
these
so many
balls. I'm gonna put
bones.
it in the other broth. You gotta be careful. You don't want to pop them. They're delicate. I know. This has been cooking for a little bit. Let's dig around for these eggs.
Hey,
And keep
why
digging
do you
until
have
our
to
wife
leave
says,
this
"Get the
for
spoon."
last?
Take a look at that. What's amazing about this is that. Well. What's amazing about that is that that is the whole egg. I know you might be thinking, oh,
What did
egg
it just
yolks.
get
No,
blurred
this
for?
is from inside of the chicken. If you cut it in half, you will see that it is just yellow all the way through.
Oh.
And
It's
just
the
all
white
yolk.
of the eggs and the shell have not yet
You'd think
formed.
it's the yolk, and
You sure you can't
actually,
eat it like that?
it is.
Okay, I'm gonna wait. Here's what I find to be most interesting about these eggs is if you take a look at that, that is like a little umbilical cord still on the egg. That had so much potential for life. These are not pre-cooked. Important to cook it all the way through. It has slightly the texture of a yolk, but it's not chalky. It's not dry. I love them. So that is a female ball. In here, we have male balls.
Chalky, yeah,
There it is.
that's
I mean,
Now,
if
this
you
one
don't
has much
overcook
more
your
red.
egg,
To
if
me,
you
this
don't
is one of the biggest ones I've ever
overcook your
seen. I
egg, it
haven't seen a
won't be
lot,
fucking
but,
chalky.
you know, maybe my own
Yeah.
ones. But this is a huge testicle.
Nice,
A little bit of a dip,
nice
and this
jammy
spicy
yolks are
chicken
great.
sauce here, 'cause we are gonna need it. That is gonna explode. No?
The ones that just
Isn't that
That really just popped and
Isn't that a
exploded
poached
right
egg?
open. It was warm.
No.
The sauce helped a
You
lot.
just
Made
don't.
it
You
so
just
that
don't
the
hard
hard-boiled
boil.
one?
testicles are so skinny.
You just don't hard boil it. You just
A great
cook it for like
skin. You
less
chop it,
minutes,
boom,
like
and
6
it's an
minutes.
ocean of like fatty soup in your mouth. But I do actually
Huh.
enjoy that. But is it something you want to do every day? No.
soft-boiled.
But once
Yeah,
in a while,
soft
it's
boiled.
okay. Right here we have the pig stomach. I'm gonna put this one into our spicy
That's
broth
a
right here.
move
Pig
unique
stomach
to
is a
Chansey.
gamble. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I don't know if I'm gonna hate it, but it's worth trying out. The only food we've not cooked so far is.
What is that?
Take a look.
I
It's
need to
confusing.
finish
Let me
that.
back up a moment. If you look in the menu, this is called beef macro bones.
What?
This is the bone from this, the Pokemon.
That's.
bone. So I think what I meant to write was beef bone marrow, but I've never seen like an
Oh, bone
no, he showed
marrow.
it. Nintendo's gonna go after him.
Have you guys seen that? It's so soft and jelly-like.
Bone marrow is just.
We have our three
Oh my
ingredients
god, so
boiling away in
heavenly.
here. First, just straight pure marrow, looking white, jiggly, and a bit slimy.
Yeah.
A little bit of dip of sauce could not hurt.
That's actually the best fucking part of the fucking.
I like it. It's weird because it stays contained within that shape. It's really soft.
Who the
tender,
fuck
it
is
has
this
like a
guy's
slightly
editor with
leathery
all this
outside,
goddamn
and then
music?
inside it's just kind of buttery and gooey. It doesn't have a strong flavor. That is something unique. Next, we're looking for the pig stomach right here. We get a little bit of a hit in that garlic chili oil. Oh yeah, looking dangerous, looking lethal.
Does it have any flavor by itself, or
No
do you
real
really have
intense
to
Bone
flavor.
marrow?
I think most of the flavor I'm getting is the garlic and the chili. The
Yeah.
texture is
Has
outstanding.
has plenty of flavor on its
You never know
own.
what you're gonna get when you get
probably
stomach
wanna
or
warm it up,
intestine. It is
though.
such a gamble, but this is a gamble that paid off.
Yeah. There's a lot of things I
Absolutely
need to
love it.
try.
Fast food. These are our chicken feet. Somewhere near the Wuhan lab where they created the coronavirus, they also created boneless chicken.
Oh my
Chicken
goodness.
suspended in a
The
zero
fuck?
gravity environment, not in need of bones or a bone
What is-
structure. Give it a little
what
bit of
is
dip,
he
let it
even
give one
talking
last middle finger to the
about?
camera.
Apparently,
There's definitely still some cartilage in
China
there. I gotta say,
developed
this looks like a
boneless
nightmare, but it's
chickens.
absolutely delicious. Some parts of it they might call bones. What I would call it is bones.
They grow chickens within a zero gravity environment, so
Hey.
there's no need for them to develop
Find out
bones.
the results.
Dude, sure, why
I don't think we can make. I don't think we can make a zero gravity environment yet. Well,
$100 worth of hot pot from
If-
this here restaurant
yeah,
behind me.
if we
Did I do
could,
it? Well,
then
that's added
we don't
up.
need
had
planes
3 rounds.
anymore.
First round, $30. Second, about 36. The last one was around
And
$23.
getting the space would
It turns out all
be
those
infinitely
odd cuts,
cheaper.
Even though they're odd and unusual, are not expensive because they're not rare and they are not the prime cuts
This
that
is
people
listening
want.
to
I
Leaf
ran out
when
of
she
space
wants
in
to
my
piss
stomach
off
hole. I could not
people.
eat any more. So in the end, did I win the challenge? Absolutely not. I'm disappointed. I'm depressed. But what are you gonna do? That's life. I guess I'll drink it away. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you learned a little bit more about hot pot today, and I hope you had a good time seeing me eat testicles. Anyways, guys, that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next
I am
time.
He's so
disappointed that my day is ruined.
he's so cheerful, but he just says stuff like that sometimes.
I'm gonna look for a cold pot. Oh, or maybe just pot. I'm gonna look for pot. I know just the street.
Welcome to the Best Ever merch store, where you can check out our brand new designs. Best Ever bandanas in black, white, and red. The Please Send Nudes hoodie, pillow soft fabric with a quality custom graphic inlay. And our street food around the world graphic tee. We're now shipping everywhere around the world. Just visit shopbesteverfood.com or click the link in the description below to get your new merch today. A peace.
He's about to fall asleep.
I'll leave you with this gift. Turn around. There you go.
What?
Yeah, maybe. Boop.
Oh.
I can't believe Phil would do this to me.
It's okay. They'll be alright. What is... Oh, this one's interesting.
Ooh. Seat machine.
For quick understanding, for you know, us.
Mini booth. Matcha.
The spinach powder that I ordered looks pretty much like that. But it is designed for juicing, but I just use it as a food topping a lot of the time.
Interesting.
Yeah, although it's a little bit too fine for my liking. For a little bit a few years ago, I just put some fresh spinach in the oven for a long time until it dried out. Crushed it in mortar and pestle, and that was a bit more flaky and had a bit more flavor to it too.
Mm.
But the disadvantage of that is that it destroys some of the nutrients in it versus having it dry frozen.
Mm.
Or frozen, dried frozen, whatever it is. Exit lane is right there. Oh, yep, exactly.
Hmm?
It's saying it's like cars traveling on an expressway.
Hmm.
Kamen Rider Sushi.
Hmm.
I know a few fans. I wonder if they get a kick out of this. Really sever that. Expensive one bite. When did I last eat today? I don't remember. Smells like a lot of shorts. Oh. So neat looking. Oh, hi, Ewan.
I am fucking freezing. I'm getting out of VR.
Alrighty. Good night.
Oh.
Bye.
Oh, we did get a pretty late start tonight. electricity seemed better. Sounds amazing, but I can't quite comprehend that. I guess maybe if sprinkled a little bit of lemon or lime juice on it. Football. Are you talking about American football or soccer?
I would assume soccer, but I have no clue what we're talking about.
Just reading what I said on chat.
No clue. Actually, I think I was dreaming slightly.
Uh-huh.
So I was answering you, but not very
Yeah.
well.
Just a little bit of light REM. Have an American brain, so thoughts, American football. Yeah, but half of my friends are not in the US. So I'm constantly switching between US units and metric a lot of the time too. Vincent, who's also leaving? Oh. Well, admittedly, I do need to hop off pretty soon. I gotta be up early for something.
Okay.
Not right now, but probably when you end stream tonight.
Okay.
And then she'll go all night just to keep me around.
You're the last one left.
Yep, sure am. There's always chat. Followed by sussy emote. Stacy.
礼たします。黄色いお皿が1枚、黒いお皿が1枚、290円の品が1品、390円の品がお2つ、510円のラーメンがお1つ、450円のパフェがお1つ、230円のドリンクお1つでございます。ありがとうございます。お客様のお会計金額が3190円でございます。こちら会計札をお持ちください。ありがとうございます。お支払い方法を選択してください。いらっしゃいませ。金額を確認し、決済端末の案内に沿ってお支払いをしてください。お取り札に印字された番号の座席にお進みください。レシートをお受け取りください。
Here's something that you probably didn't notice in the Japanese store Family Mart. So this is how you get a chicken sandwich faster than any other restaurant you could possibly go to. You go to the bread section and you find these pre-cut buns. And if you've been here, you can see where this is going. Next, you go to the hot food section and get yourself a delicious famichiki. And before you know it, you are about to make a delicious chicken sandwich. The bun comes with a little bit of tartar sauce on it, which is not a whole bunch, but the flavor's pretty good, so it'll do in a pinch. Then you put the chicken on the bun, close it up, and you have yourself an absolutely delicious chicken sandwich in only about 2 seconds. I honestly thought this was common knowledge in Japan, but I was talking to so many of my friends and they had no idea this was even a thing. This is definitely something you have to try. What would you do at midnight in Japan? Personally, I like to go to my favorite family restaurant. Granted, it was midnight, so there wasn't really anybody in there. The term family restaurant in Japan doesn't mean that it's run by a family. It just means that it's built for families. There's several types of family restaurants with plenty of varieties, but this place's menu is simple and delicious. I got the chicken nanban meal, which is basically just fried chicken with a special sauce and tartar sauce on the side. The meal came with soup, rice, and spinach, and it was super filling for only about $5 US. Not only is it filling and convenient, but most family restaurants are absolutely delicious. Picture it as like a Japanese Waffle House. It's there to serve the community and it gets the job done. To be honest, I wish we had more places like this in the US.
Huh? Did you say my name? No, it's not. Oh, looks yummy.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Hey everybody, this is Randy Santel. Atlas and I am very, very excited tonight. I'm going for overall victory number 1,117. I am pretty confident that it is my very first time in the Lincolnshire area because I know it's my first time here in the beautiful city of Grimsby, England. We've got lots of people here, which is much appreciated. Yeah. We are all inside Freeman Street Market, which is actually a really cool market. There's tons of shops here, food kiosks, along with Beast Burger. I'm hoping to become only the second person to dominate their 20-patty Beard Burger Challenge. Now, this is actually where Adam Beard Meets Food took the challenge. It's called the Beard Burger because he dominated. It's pretty much been a record challenge for a very long time. It started out with 4 patties, it grew to 15, and then Beard Meets Food came in and just smashed it and did 20 patties. So they changed it all around to be just the Beard Burger Challenge. I've got just 30 minutes to finish everything here. There are 23-ounce smash burger patties, and then each patty has 2 slices of American cheese. There are 20 rashers of bacon, and then on the top bun, there's a whole bunch of their Beast Burger sauce, and then there are some healthy onions and pickles, and then of course we just have the top and bottom bun. They do serve milkshakes. This is not required. I just got it for fun. It is a Nutella milkshake. I will try to finish that, but 30 minutes.
The burger looks good, but I can only handle 2.
But if I do win, I will get my entire burger meal for free. There's not a t-shirt that is part of the challenge, but because there's so many people here,
30
they are
pounds
going to
for
give
that.
me a sweet Beast Burger t-shirt.
How much is that in USD?
And I'll be the second person with my
Because
name and photo
I
on
thought
the
it'd be
Wall
more
of
than
Fame.
that.
But if I do beat Beard Beats Food's record, which is 14 minutes and 13 seconds, I will also get 200 quid cash. Let's get this challenge started. Alright, Katina and I did lots
37
of sightseeing all
US
around Grimsby. Beautiful little area.
as of
Big
today.
thank you to the owners. We've got Dan and Nikki. They are married, and then they've got a partner, Kyle. Remember, I'm trying to beat the record, 14 minutes and 13 seconds. But let's shut up and eat. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Alright, there are so many skewers here. They're trying to sabotage all these skewers. You really can't even eat one at a time. Let's just take a big handful and go. That's good.
We're playing trivia while we watch a man eat.
We are.
Minutes and 12 seconds in.
They just threw up a thing. It's like, what is Randy's favorite NFL team?
Four minutes, 45 seconds in. I was worried about all these smash burger patties because you can't really cook them medium rare, but these are cooked perfect, so compliments to Kyle who cooked all these up. This is an awesome burger. And the bottom ones are hot. Holy crap.
Just meat and cheese.
That shake is a game changer. I'm glad I got that. If you try to swallow too much meat, sometimes you choke.
Don't let your foot off the gas. Keep going.
9.5 minutes. There's so much cheese on these. 11-11. The shake was totally optional, but I'm so glad I got it.
Let's do it.
Oh, thanks for coming.
I feel like having a carbonated drink would hinder you.
I was nervous today because for some reason I was thinking that Beard's time was like 11 minutes or something, which is pretty quick for all that food, but then they told me it was 14, 13, and then confidence shot through the roof. Those bottom burgers were hot and they sat like concrete as they rolled as I was trying to swallow them, but I do have the new record, 13 minutes and 56 seconds. I am really happy with that time, 13 minutes and 56 seconds. Even if I had eaten faster, I still would have waited a little bit to do the last bite, because now, if you want to try this challenge, you still have the 30 minutes, and it's available at all their locations. You got 30 minutes to finish those 20 patties. If you beat the current record, which is 13 minutes and 56 seconds, you'll not only get the 30 quid burger for free, you'll also get the 200 quid cash like I am. Now, this is not part of the prize, but because they know I love sweet t-shirts, they got me a 3X sweet t-shirt to take home for the collection. We got their logo, and then we of course got an even bigger one on the back, Beast Burger. But yeah, really happy to add this to the collection. Great to be here in the Lincolnshire area. While we'll still be in Lincolnshire tomorrow, we're doing a big afternoon tea challenge in Lincoln tomorrow. But yeah, for me,
Yeah, helps wash it down, but all that carbonation in your stomach feels like it would make you feel fuller.
for doing a lot of talking and taking his time when he did this challenge originally, allowing me to be able to beat his record. But now, do you think you can try this challenge? Nobody in the room does, but thank you guys for watching. What are we betting on? Are we betting on me beating Adam or losing? Hey, that's what we need. Adam talked a lot when he was doing his, so we'll be all right. Adam gave me his vote of confidence that he's okay if I beat his record.
I haven't eaten anything.
I had dessert before this, because I knew that we're not going to have dessert, so...
What? How has he done that much already? No, you can't be serious. Is it weird that I want to just, like, take my pants off? Oh my god, is he nearly done? Quick, unbutton the belt, Kaho.
Okonomiyaki is a type of soul food dish in Japan, and the best way I can describe it, it's basically a savory pancake, and it's delicious, when eaten in moderation. But today, obviously, as you can see in the YouTube title, that is not happening. So Kaho has dragged me out of my room to go and do an excruciating food challenge.
What are we doing today, Kaho? Why are we here? What is this place called?
I mean, I'm a regular here, but, you know, this is not a regular place. We're in Ryogoku. Ryogoku is the place for sumo wrestling, right? So, of course, they have gigantic okonomiyaki.
How big is it?
Yeah, it's 5 kilograms.
Oh, you're gonna kill me, so come on. Go. I'm gonna die.
This is the giant 5-kilogram okonomiyaki, topped with eggs, spring onion, fried chicken for some reason, bonito flakes, and a giant amount of sauce, enough to kill a man. And today, me and Kaho are going to try our best to eat this giant 5-kilogram monster. But we're going up against one of Japan's top food fighters to see if we combined can beat him.
I haven't eaten anything today, so I'm hoping that'll help me.
Oh, how wrong I was.
I don't think you're gonna help me that much.
I eat or not, actually. I eat or not.
And so, without further ado, it's time to start eating this monstrosity. 3, 2, 1, go!
How should we go about this? This is kind of like a...
Yeah, you can just cut it.
Okay, like this?
And of course, we hadn't even started eating yet, and I messed up.
Yeah. Oh my god, that is so hard.
It's bouncing back.
Like trying to cut into rubber. But our food fighter wasted no time jumping right into it with a giant slice.
Well, you're saying you're gonna have that half.
I try.
I think Kaho was a little optimistic with how much we could eat. And before we'd even started eating, our food fighter was plowing through.
I haven't even started eating yet, and I already feel like I'm failing. Let's try it, spicy sauce. Oh my god, that's way thicker than I anticipated. How has he done that much already? What the fuck?
I'm seriously rushing to try and get through this, but it is demoralizing watching the food fighter just absolutely make work on this thing. Meanwhile, me and Kaho are busy chatting and complaining at each other.
I think you gave me the bigger pile.
You're a man. I also forget that. I'm a man, but you're a man. You're a dude.
You always forget that? What? How? And the food fighter goes in for another giant portion, and it doesn't look like he's slowing down at all.
What does Matt Stoney do again? He just swallows, right?
I think I'm a little slow to do the Matt Stoney technique. This is like if a grandma attempted it.
This video is sponsored by Genshin Impact. As you can see, I'm about to get on a flight right now, and thanks to Genshin Impact, I'm going to be having a lot of fun. Genshin Impact is an open-world action RPG available on PC, Android, and iOS. Step into a vast magical world now and start your adventure on the continent of Teyvat, where 7 kinds of element powers surge. Genshin Impact just released their new update, V.28, so you, the travelers, get more missions and challenges to complete. Join the journey with the travelers and explore all the secrets of Teyvat. And if you're a big fan of combat like me, you'll be happy to know there's an elemental combat system. Imagine rock, paper, scissors, but on steroids and way more beautiful and engaging. But summer is approaching and there's no better way to spend it than on a Genshin event. Beat the heat with your favorite characters in 2.8 Summer Adventure. There's a new co-op event that takes place in the Golden Apple Archipelago area. The event consists of 3 themes with 2 stages per theme, and rewards can be earned by defeating your enemies.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is a while back.
So you get your boys you get some of the characters you've been dying to get. And there's a brand new puzzle game called Mechanical Painting. And don't forget this beautiful new 4-star, Shiganoin Hazel. So what are you waiting for? Smash that link in the description down below to start playing Genshin Impact today. Thank you again, Genshin Impact, for sponsoring this video. Back to the video.
Did I mention I was on a diet recently, Carl? That's going amazing. You just threw away weeks worth of progress.
Do you hear a lot?
Yeah, but like, this is more than a lot. I'm pretty sure my entire family couldn't get through this.
This one plate here would probably normally be enough for me, but the fact that I have to do like 6 of these is demoralizing. But at least Kaho was in good spirits.
Enjoying this.
Why don't you go? It's a good taste, but we need to
the
hurry up.
contrast between this and the
I'm
last
like
one.
running joke that my cholesterol's too high, and like it makes sense, right? Like, why would your
This
cholesterol
last
be
one
high?
says, yeah, I
'cause
got this
ate,
one,
like, an
guys, and this
entire
one's like, nah, we're
ration's worth of
screwed.
food.
The contrast is hilarious. Kaha's enjoying it and Con is just trying to run for it.
I'm actually trying to make progress, and Kaho's just like playing Animal Crossing. I don't even know.
This would later come back to bite me.
I appreciate the food.
It's good, but we gotta hurry up. You're gonna get full.
But Kaho wasn't going fast enough, so she had a genius strategy, pour natto all over it. And whilst we were busy messing around, it seemed like the food fighter was starting to struggle a little bit.
I know what will save me. Give me the fried chicken. I'm gonna take a bite of the fried chicken. I can feel my HP being restored. Are you okay? Oh no, this is so much. This is too much food.
I'm starting to realize that 5 kilograms is too much food. Smartest man of the year award. But just like that, the food fighter adds another giant portion to his plate. Look at that! That is insane!
He's not even like doing any technique. He's just straight up just eating it. Every single time I watch like Matt Stoney do it, he like destroys like every water fountain in a like 10-mile radius.
I think his one bite is just way bigger than ours.
Oh, you'll get more. I should just go strip clubbing after this, right? After this. I'm gonna need to do that for like 5 shows. I need more mayo. Bring in the big guns. There's only one way
More
to make.
calories, more cholesterol.
Yeah, more carbs, more fat. I mean, why not at this point? I may as well enjoy my incoming death. Is it weird that I want to just like take my pants off?
Is it weird I just want to take my pants off? What are you saying, Connor?
My stomach is getting so full. My pants are just restricting me at this point. You think you can finish it?
I'm trying.
But I think the sheer quantity of food was starting to really get to me. But the food fighter wasn't phased.
I eat like shit. End of sentence. I just eat like shit. But normally, I don't do it to this scale. It's normally a series of bad choices back to back rather than one big cut. Oh my god, is he nearly done?
Not yet, not yet.
Oh. I'm seriously starting to regret my life choices. Yeah. Befriending you, Kaho. I'm listening to your ideas. Last time it was death by cringe. This time it's death by calories and carbs. My stomach is like begging me to stop. I haven't even eaten that much. I have okonomi like once or twice a year. 0 times a year after this, I think. Do you eat it often?
No, I love okonomiyaki now. I just had it 2 weeks ago, I think. That was the Hiroshima style. This is Osaka style, so that's different.
This is obesity style.
Whilst I was doing what I do best, complaining, the food fighter was wasting no time, destroying the food. And he goes for another portion.
You look like... Are you in Zen?
Why am I here? Just to suffer. I can't feel my leg. I'm not gonna feel my leg after this. No, I can feel the my blood pressure like some kind of speedometer with every bite I
You can unbutton your pants. It's okay. No one's gonna see that. I try not to peek.
Alright, one button unleashed.
As I mentioned at the start of the video, okonomiyaki is basically a meat pancake. And if you've had pancakes, you know that after a while, that carby goodness starts to become a horrible burden on your body. Just pure flour, mayo, and meat all shoved into one just becomes a giant stodge. And it starts to really take a toll on your body.
I'm gonna take off the belt.
Quick, unbutton the belt, Kaho. Unleash your power. Every bite is so hard now. I sounded really British there. So hard now. Every bite is so hard. Oh, laughing hurts. No. Talking a lot of shit. Someone taking 2 bites, alright? This is like the rabbit in the tortoise, right? I got really far ahead and now I myself. I don't get scared of many things, but this next bite is one of them. I've realized a strategy, right? Come here. There's a little hole here. What if I push all the food and burn it with no trace to it?
I was trying to think of any plan to not have to eat any more of this food.
What did you eat today?
Nothing.
I had dessert before this, because I knew that we're not gonna have dessert, so...
What are you saying, Kaho?
You were so desperate for dessert that you went and had dessert before the dinner?
I thought, I couldn't have dessert after this, so why not?
Why? Why? Why do you need dessert?
I want something sweet.
You come back on trash day so we can roast the shit out of you for that take.
But the food fighter had just finished another plate.
I don't even know if I'm a bitch.
You are a bitch.
I was doing so well, and then I hit the wall. This is my marathon. Except I'm not gonna fucking finish it.
And it looked like the food fighter was nearly done, having around 1/5 of the okonomiyaki left.
No, you can't be serious. No, stop. Are you serious? If I can't do it, go again. Actually, so dead. I'm so full. Holy shit.
Look at his stomach.
Oh my god.
There's like a bigger than you.
This man's 9 months along. Jesus.
Wow.
I'm getting like war flashbacks from the wanker soda. It legitimately scared the life out of me. When I was done with that thing, I was like, I was a broken man.
You're the most depressed out of any videos.
I could handle the cringe. I could handle the pole dancing, but my body can't handle this. I like cannot feel my fingers. I've never had this before. Legitimately, my pinkies are like tingly. And got too high, you wanna go? Oh, I'm just gonna die.
I imagine like maybe this is something like a guy like want to do his girlfriend, but he just cannot feel great doing it.
Did you just describe erectile dysfunction, Carla?
And I just feel so bad for Konomiaki. She's gonna feel like, oh, is it me? Like, is it me? Because like you cannot perform. Like, no, it's not you.
You're looking
me.
too much into this.
But unfortunately, it looked like the food fighter couldn't go on anymore. He had just a tiny bit left, but he was at his limit. And even all of the stretching and re-maneuvering to try and get some more space for the food wasn't enough. And what a valiant effort that is. That is 5 kilograms of okonomiyaki. 5 kilograms of just pure flour. That is how hard this challenge is. Not even one of Japan's best food fighters could accomplish it.
I hate you so much, Carl. Why?
I eat more than you. Come on. Seriously feel like a fetus is growing inside of me.
I now have to pay child support for the amount of baby that I have now birthing. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to go and check out Kaho's channel. Actually, don't do that. Fuck her. This is her problem. I shouldn't have been doing this. Check out my channel, make sure to subscribe, and if you want to come here, there'll be a Google link down below to this restaurant, so if you want to come check it out yourself, you can. But in the meantime, don't do this. Eat healthy, eat responsibly. Oh my, I'm gonna die.
Follow
You want to eat good seafood? I've been here a lot, and I would recommend this place. They don't price gouge you like those other places.
But it's me, Kyle, and guess what? I'm in Yatchang. We are going to go on a boat. I hope I won't throw up.
This is actually kind of interesting right here.
Before we jump into the question, let's get our feet wet first. John's Farm and Yengbei Waterfalls is this place.
Ủa, anh ơi cho em hỏi thăm ở đây có gì? Ở đây có gì? Em biết luôn, em khách là hôm mới lên hả? Em không biết ở đây có gì.
What's here is a place that visitors can rent and relax in, have a picnic, and just enjoy the roaring waters. This place is really developed and still has a lot of natural scenery. It's an oasis during the hot parts of the midday sun, and I'm surprised more visitors from Nha Trang don't come here. Maybe they're too busy at the beach. Speaking of boat docks, now to get a boat here, you should go in advance and schedule a plan and work out a deal, because this isn't something that you can just show up and pick your boat. Most people will go with a tour company and share their boats with other tourists. But we got our own boat. I was excited, but I was quite nervous because each time I get on the boat, there is a credible threat of me throwing up. I just don't travel well, and I'm afraid of boats. Luckily, this time my breakfast didn't come up, because I made sure not to eat breakfast. The ride it was exhilarating to jump through the water like that and taste the occasional saltiness when it sparkles. The scenery in Nha Trang is also breathtaking. This is such a wonderful place in Vietnam. And before long, we were headed to some fisheries on a nearby island. These little floating things are actual farms where fish are raised in the ocean. There are some restaurants that have their own, and your boat can dock up and you can climb on board and go see fish, which is exactly what we're about to do.
cook it, it has to be like alive. Otherwise, it become if it's like dead, and then you cook it, it become poisonous.
Fishermen will sell their live catch to the restaurants where they'll store them. And I've never seen some of these fish before. I didn't even know you could eat them.
Lobster?
Wow. Where the lobster come from?
Down there.
Wow.
I didn't put in too many.
It's just like you're shopping at Walmart, but not. I absolutely love it. Sometimes it's confusing because in Vietnamese, cuttlefish and ink are often muk. But one thing's for sure, they're really delicious.
Alright, they're gonna pull it. Incredible. That's big.
What was that?
That's a lobster.
One way to tell if someone is European. The lobster was grilled with garlic and the meat was so rich and firm.
Right now, I estimate there's another hour's worth of video in there.
I didn't even know you could even eat a boxfish like this. This is called a gabahung, or literally translated to cow coughing fish. The best way is to grill them up, and the meat was surprisingly so good. And the dishes kept on coming. I don't even recall what this even was, or if I even ate it. Some kind of fish, I think, because pretty soon it was all a delicious blur. But I do recall this giant snail thing sashimi style, mostly for the texture. And despite being so full, I still couldn't get enough of it. One of the best seafood meals I've ever had.
Oh, she's done that before. I just wonder how far gone.
Joined us at the end, and he was a very funny guy. People like him make Vietnam travel extra meaningful to me. I just love interacting with local people, even if it's just for a few moments.
Well, wasn't she up really late last night playing? Well, I saw Diablo 3 and also Phantasy Star. I don't know if there was anything else in there.
So we were off to find an island. Most islands in Nha Trang can be full of people and quite touristic, but they're also one of the better places to enjoy nice sand and nice water. We found one that wasn't too busy.
Okay. Because oftentimes I do wake up in the middle of the night and look at my phone. I was like, oh, she's still going. Okay, back to sleep.
Nha Trang isn't really known for its goat meat, but there just happens to be a really good place.
Although, I'm not gonna last much longer myself.
Everyday man type of establishment, and you can tell. Look, everyone's pitching in to help clean. Your beard, you throw it on the ground. The bones on the ground, you know. This is Vietnam. This is real Vietnam. See, the more screaming means it's good.
And the thing about goat meat is that preparation is crucial to how edible it'll be. Even if the meat quality is good, the cooking process and seasoning has to be perfect, or else the dish will easily be too gamey. That's the hard part with goat. It's often hit or miss, and this place was definitely a hit. And again, thank you to Tom, Matt, and Home for making this Nha Trang experience possible for us.
So it is the middle of the night. And, Joe wanted to drink some coconut, and everyone's asleep, so I'm gonna do it. I think this is the right night. This is the right way. Don't take it. Gosh, skill to have.
Professionals only.
Can you
see?
It's dark. You're gonna slip me, you're gonna hit mine.
Oh! Oh, it worked, it worked.
Really?
Yeah, got it. One.
Good looks.
Oh, cheers to Joe in Vietnam. I think we'll be seeing a lot more of you in the weeks to come. Thumbs up for Joe, everybody.
I kind of want my own farm. This is the last few moments at Ting Long's farm. Thank you, kind for making this whole thing possible. And since I can't own a farm right now, staying here is pretty close to it. And you guys can stay here as well. Everything's still relatively a work in progress, but hopefully soon, within the next month or so, the place will be fully functional and running. Contact Hong, the manager, and book a place to stay, and tell them Kyle if you want to experience your own. Now we're actually going to be going to Dalac City. The guys are going to give me a ride off, and then Joe and I are going to be on our own, fend for ourselves for the first time here in Vietnam. Join us.
That's it from Nha Trang. Some great Dalac videos will come your way with many new things you've never experienced before. So check me out and follow me on Instagram. I'm actually recording this in Zhang right now, and you would have known that if you followed me on Instagram or Facebook. I've been Kyle. See you in Dalac, where I'll be sweating a lot less in the next video. Bye.
Pause for a second. Four? You out of it? Yeah, I think she is gone. No, there's about another 40 minutes of video in there, but I think I need to head out for tonight. I'm just wondering, will she wake up and stream around?
I'm a chef.
Around sometime. I don't have any power over that global.
And this time I'm doing one of my favorites, and I can eat this whole bad boy by myself. It is bone-in ribeye. It is absolutely a mammoth. It's just a huge chunk of meat, and it's about 2.5 inches or so. And
yeah, just don't want anything weird to happen, which is fine. This is my only instance.
Coffee crusted steak. And I like just doing things different because I can. Different is always better.
Yeah, there's like another 40 minutes worth of video in here. This is just a repeat from earlier that wouldn't play properly for us.
Right?
Good egg. Alright. I'll see y'all later and have a good night.
You have just because you open it up. It's not sitting in a bunch of blood. That's like preservative. A lot of people don't know that. They think, oh, it's been sitting in that blood or whatever. Just rinse it off. Rinse it off. Salmon, rinse it off, get rid of the slime, put a little lemon on it, rub it down really quick, and it smells brand new like your butt. All right, this right here, for instance, same thing, but what we're going to do is we got a nice, good little fat cap.
Well, I might do something clever and just put in some ambient noise after.
The reason why I'm going to take this little fat cap and cut it off a little bit is it's going to help with the cooking process, but I'm also going to take this fat here and I'm going to throw it inside there. So that's going to give you extra flavor. Nothing like rendering some flat and just having all that little nice, juicy, you know, that looking salty inside your pan. So when we do put this on here, we'll make this easy. I am going to put a little oil on here. A couple things we're going to do. I have some brown sugar. Usually go light brown sugar, but this right here is dark brown sugar because it's all I had. So we're going to make it work. A little bit less instead of light and dark. I'm going to put in, let's say 2 tablespoons of that. Maybe two. This right here is fresh ground coffee. I like coffee. This is espresso. This is actually my good coffee. So this one right here. I am going to take and do 1, 2, 2.5. That's 2.5 of that one. My black pepper is going to go a teaspoon or so. And I'll do, in fact, let's go with a tablespoon. Equal parts, it's a big steak. I have a little chili powder. Only a teaspoon of that. I have some garlic, granulated. I'm going to do
I
a
ended up
tablespoon
putting
of
chat
that.
to sleep too with what I have queued up after the end. I'll put in an 8-hour ambience video. Anyways.
Do it with that one. A little bit over a teaspoon of that. And of course, I have my sea salt. Now, you can go a little bit more in the sea salt because remember, this is a big piece of steak, and you want it to go and penetrate that outside. Go inside. I'm gonna mix that all together. That makes me want to drink it. Eat it at the same time. You smell that coffee. That's some good coffee. Take a little oil and put it on top. And I'm going to get this. I'm going to rub it in. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Just put it in. Really hard. Let's put that over. A little bit more. Oven 400 or I think it's maybe like 425 actually. I want that heat to go in really quick and really hard. Now we're gonna put this bad boy on. Got it all black. If I wanted to, I can go ahead and put this down and do a little roll. That rendered fat is gonna just melt right inside of that steak. Now we're gonna take this bad boy right here and we're gonna put it down. I am making a sauce. This is gonna be Denny, right? We're using natural juices and natural everything. We don't have to put a bunch of sodium into this part of it. All we have is just a crusting for it. And we're gonna make it really nice and just sizzle. See that coming down. See that boiling? Just thickening. That's its own juices from and the water and the onions. So now we're gonna put it into the oven at 425. We're gonna blast it with that heat. 20 minutes. Way more than what we need. I'll control it, turn it off, and we'll kind of go along with the rest of the way. So this is gonna be just some add-ons with some asparagus for the steak, just for presentation wise. So we'll just get these, do a quick sear on them, a little salt and pepper, a little garlic. This right here brings a different demographic to it. You'll see with plating. So whatever you want to plate, a lot of people just cut them in round. Don't like that because they cut a little bit thicker, somewhat. Al dente means that I hate a soggy vegetable. So I like different ways to cook my vegetables. I can braise them, I can broil them, I can saute them, I can flash fry them. There's so many different things you can do from tempura to just, it depends on all your flavor style. Also depends on if you're making what kind of dish you're doing. Whether it be Asian, add some umami to it, some soy, add some sugar, add some salt or pepper, kosher, or you just make it as you like. I can even make these into terrine. Terrine is that they're just covered with vegetables and have vegetables inside. So the vegetables are actually really incredible. I am expert at vegan food. I love vegan food. Vegan is absolutely a big hunk of meat. So I'm joking, vegans. Not really, but I'm a carnivore by nature. I mean, I gotta feed these 24s. It takes me to these 10,000 calories a day. We're finishing up our last 5 minutes of this steak. You can see that sauce is kind of watered down. It's softening up very much. For the last 5 minutes, I'm gonna pull a bit more because that sauce, like I said, with the natural has thickened up. You can take a thermometer for these. I usually don't use a thermometer, right? I use the old trick where you can just do the thumb, whereas, rare, medium rare, and then well done, of course, like the finger is. But when I do, mine's always well done because I'm just that hard. Now we're gonna dress our plate. Go right here. Remember, this is your plate. You do whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy. Don't let anybody tell you anything. So we took this out. Nice, firm. Go over. I'm gonna sit this out off of this board. I usually let this cool down for a good 10 to 15 minutes. This is our sauce that we'll have on top of it. I'll turn this up just a little bit. Get this a little bit thicker. It won't take long at all. Now, normally, this right here is a umami effect, right? This little fat that I put on here that I rendered. Now, I could put this in to some oil, I'll fry it, give it a little bit crisp to it. It's gonna give the steak a whole different profile where you wish you just had this whole entire thing, just fried steak. You ever had fried steak? We'll make it for you. So, finished product. It's absolutely divine. $50 for that at a restaurant. Really simple. Took 5 minutes and that was it's a bone-in ribeye. What, $30 for this? Out of 60, just because I found it on discount and right away. We did some just very easy squash and zucchini. We did some fresh tomatoes and then we used a natural juice. We gemmed some onions and made a sauce with that, and we rendered some fat, and then of course topped it with the creme brulee was the gold, right? So we good every day, inexpensively, well. This is good for the family, for the kids. Also good for presentation. Go out, watch it, like, subscribe, bring your friends, or sorry.
Gentles and ladymen, peanut butter. I think I speak a great truth when I say that we collectively adore peanut butter insofar as we're not deathly allergic. In which case, I don't adore peanut butter because that would be very sad. The case of the forbidden fruit. I just so happen to be peanut butter also, you know, I think it's actually invented. If there's ever an excuse for me to put peanut butter in something or on something or around something, you can be sure Tim Hollis was going to do it. And it was precisely this love for peanut butter which inspired me to bake a 1932 Great Depression recipe on peanut butter bread. I uploaded this TikTok in late January of 2022 baking the peanut butter bread, and it has now almost 23 million views, which is insane, and it will soon become my most viewed TikTok. Which I find kind of intriguing, because it's not a particularly quirky recipe. It's from the Great Depression, which means it's not anything nor elaborate in regards to its ingredients. It's quite the opposite, but it does have some belief of mine. And that is that baked goods do not need to be complicated nor fancy. Too often on social media do we see crazy recipes for things like brownies that take 48 hours to make, or a 100-hour chocolate cake, or the best French macarons free of all imperfections. And it doesn't need to be the case. Sometimes we just want recipes which are simple, easy, devoid of skill, can be made with things in your kitchen, and taste incredible. So that is precisely what you and I are going to be doing here today. We're going to be baking the original Russian 1932 peanut butter bread recipe that I did on TikTok. We're going to be visiting a 1945 celebration, and then finally we're going to be baking a recipe of my own. I will say this again, what I love the most about this recipe is just how dead easy it is. I can tell you how to make this. If you add all of these ingredients into one bowl, mix it up a little, and bake it, you're going to end up with some and some good bread at that. Please do pardon my kitchen. It's not the most glamorous thing you've ever seen, but it is utilitarian if nothing else. Now, the recipe begins with 2 cups of flour. Ideally, you should just pour your flour into your cup and then, leveling it off. But ask me if I ever do that. Next up, we have 4 teaspoons of baking powder, and it's customary to refer to leavening agents as floofers. It's a thing. So this would be floof powder. I'm not sure as to why this bread requires so much baking powder. It would be interesting to hear you guys' opinions on it. Of course, this bread does not contain any eggs, so that a lot of people posit that peanut butter, being so dense and fatty, needs this much baking powder to let it rise, but I can't say that peanut butter is that much more than regular butter. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think butter is more fat than peanut butter. Next in is a mere cup of sugar, which I did not almost forget. To finish off the ingredients, we add in a pinch of salt. That was a half teaspoon. Whisk this in to disperse the leavening. Why does it look so strange to whisk with your non-dominant hand? Looks like I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, but still. Moving to the wet ingredients, we'll be using 1/3 cup of milk. I think it's important to use whole milk. I think anything less is preposterous. Let's have a chat about this recipe's feature presentation of peanut butter. Why is it used, how it's used, and why it's a Great Depression recipe. Peanut butter has a few advantages over regular butter, especially considering the times of the Great Depression, mainly being the fact that this was stable. Butter was a prized ingredient that could be used for many things. You'd be wanting to use it for dinners and family nutritional food. Nothing as superfluous as a dessert or a quick bread. This was made even more important if you were living within the hard-hit cities during the Depression, where dairy and fresh produce were extremely coveted. So not only did peanut butter act as the necessary salt within your quick bread, meaning you could save butter, but it also imparted the flavor to the same time. Two birds with one stone. When speaking about this stuff, however, I must tell you that I'm neither a historian nor foodist. I I have a music degree and I make videos on TikTok. If you're properly interested in learning more about food history, I have a few contemporaries of mine here on YouTube who are a lot more knowledgeable than I, mainly Glenn from Glenn and Friends Cooking and Max Miller from Tasting History. I will link them below. Glenn is actually a huge inspiration of mine, and many of the recipes that I've done, he's done months if not years prior to me. All the while, he actually teaches his viewers and doesn't just yell. This recipe calls for a half cup of peanut butter, so measure that out as best you can. Use whatever brand you'd like, of course. I'm just using Peter the first peanut butter brand to the market. And then we turn this into a floured or an oil. By no means do you have to score this like this with a knife. I just do it because quick breads always have a tendency to split down the center, and I just like to give it a helping hand. This here bakes at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for about an hour and 10 minutes, though I would start checking it around an hour with a toothpick. If it comes out clean, it's done. Friends, I reckon we have a done peanut butter bread here. Mine took an hour and 10 minutes on the dot. Our baking times will vary depending on the food, but it smells good. I like to let mine cook to the point where I can roast it without burning myself. Then I turn it out and put it on a cooling rack, and voila! Can't rightly say it's the prettiest looking thing. It's a bit rustic, but boy does it smell good. But does it taste good? Well, yes, that's why I've made this video. I'm familiar with you. Yeah, to me that's just quite brilliant. It's got the right sweetness, it's got a perfect note of peanut butter, and it's one of my favorite breads. However, the distinction is it is a bread. It's something on which to put or jam. It's not a cake. You know, we have been spoiled with breads like Diablo, which over the years have gotten really quite sweet, and really more so of a dessert. And that's I am all for full-blown peanut butter sweetness. So let's take a look at another recipe, shall we? Alrighty then, day 2 and peanut butter bread number 2. This time we're going back to the year 1945, where King George was still on the throne and Harry Truman was the President of the United States. The peanut butter bread recipe in question comes from this cookbook. It's the Household Magazine Searchlight Recipe Book, published in Topeka, Kansas in '45. It was sent in by so thank you most kindly. This is fast becoming one of the cookbooks because the Household Searchlight was one of America's first test kitchens, where it would gather good, famous recipes from around the United States. They would test them at the Household Searchlight and then release this book through the Household masses. And this book is in the currency of everything from cheeses to pastries. But what's our concern today is peanut butter bread. So on page 48 of this cookbook, in the miscellaneous tabs of the bread section, is the peanut butter bread recipe. And just at a quick glance, you will notice that it shares quite a lot of similarities with our first recipe, namely the same amount of flour and baking powder. However, there are some alterations. It doesn't only double the salt, it doubles the sugar as well. It slightly cuts back on the milk and adds a tad more peanut butter. It also carries with it more specificity in regards to the method. We'll be working with our hands with this one, but more pressing and more importantly is it cuts the baking time in half by baking this loaf at 420 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's get started and see what 1945 has to offer. Just as we've done before, we start with 2 cups of flour, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, add a full teaspoon of salt, and then we sift. Now, I normally don't sift my flour or my dry ingredients like this, but I'm doing this just because it's asked me. Next up is our 2/3 of a cup of peanut butter, and I'll be using the same brand just to keep it even. Now our new 1/2 cup of sugar. The jacket's coming off. After you wash your hands, in you go. Ooh, interesting. What a bizarre texture. Ooh, we're just working this in like pie pastry, I suppose. It does actually manage to hold its shape quite well. That's done. Now just 1 cup of milk, and we mix lightly but thoroughly. It's still quite a stiff batter. In you go. I have noticed that you do want to press these into the pan because they don't move rightly enough. Let's see what 420 for half an hour does to this thing. So it has been 30 minutes, and as you can see, it looks rather brown. I don't reckon it needs the other 5. But it does. So it has been 35 minutes, and regardless of whether or not a toothpick comes out clean, I am just going to pull this and let it fend for itself. Here we are, bread number 2. With the higher temperature and the higher sugar content, you can see we've got quite a nice brown crust on the exterior. By the smells of it, maybe a little bit too brown. The interior, however, is fine. All right. You know, I quite like that. The browning and the crust poses no issue at all to taste. In fact, it's a really nice textural change. It does not taste as dry as it looks, but still, I'm not sold at the 420 degrees thing. The added sweetness and the extra peanut butter is certainly the way to go. We are no longer in the Great Depression. No, in fact, it's a few days later in 2022, and today we'll be making, and I'll be giving you, my peanut butter recipe. My eyebrows are a bit calmer today, too. They're always a bit angsty on day one, aren't they? Now, when I set out to create this recipe, my goal was simple. I wanted to make a peanut butter bread which was as full of peanut butter flavor as possible. I wanted it to be a bit more dessert-like to satisfy those with a sweet tooth, such as myself. And unlike the two previous loaves, I wanted it to be like the peanut butter version of banana bread. And if you've happened to notice what's behind my shoulder, you may be able to tell that it's proving to be an immensely difficult task, at times absolutely Sisyphean. I don't possess the ego to deny that it's taken me no less than 7 loaves, 7 experiments to find a peanut butter bread that I'm proud of. Dylan, you say 7 failed attempts. How hard can it be? Just add more peanut butter, do this, do that. Well, it's not that simple. I'm still a bit manic, sorry. Because the same qualities which made peanut butter great to bake with in the Great Depression, namely being the fact that it acted as both the fat and the flavoring, makes it immensely difficult when it comes to wanting to add more flavor. Because then you're adding more fat. And when you add more fat, you need to account for that with more drying ingredients, different leavening, different combinations of ingredients. And you just keep making a larger and larger loaf to account for the added fat, and it ends up being the same amount of flavor. It is vexing. Even when I did vary the baking times, or the baking temperatures, or the leavening agents, adding more peanut butter flavor by adding more peanut butter either caused the loaf to collapse or fail to rise completely, and when I did manage to stabilize a loaf, it had the same mouthfeel as a mouthful of peanut butter. That is, it isn't dry, but it feels dry. Complicating things was the fact that how the peanut butter was added played a very important role. For example, here is a loaf where 1 cup of peanut butter was added to the flour, like we did in the 1945 recipe with your fingies. It had the most beautiful peanut butter taste, but it failed to rise. And here is another loaf with the exact same ingredients baked in the exact same way, except the peanut butter was added with the wet ingredients, like you would in any other baking recipe. It rose beautifully, but the peanut butter taste was gone. Absolutely deactivated. I was so confused. Also, I found peanut extracts and peanut butter flavorings to be absolutely disgusting. I reckoned that powdered peanut butter would be the answer to my woes, but it ends up causing quite a burnt or bitter taste when baked, and I was not pleased. But I did end up perfecting it. I cracked the code. I found what I was looking for, and I created something which I adore. I think you will too, and it's for peanut butter lovers everywhere. So let's get to baking. After I freeze these, of course. That's my breakfast and afternoon tea for 6 months. My recipe, like all others before it, starts with 2 level cups of all-purpose flour, into which goes 1 full teaspoon of salt. Now, if you're using a fine-grained salt and not a coarse kosher salt like I'm using here, do consider only using half a teaspoon. But the salt is important because the flavor of peanut butter as we know it is married to saltiness. So this helps bring out that peanut butter oomph. Next in is only 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Now I know that seems a drastic difference from the previous 2 loaves, which had 4 teaspoons, but around that range, baking powder can actually impart a taste of its own unto baked goods, and that's something we want to avoid with a sweet loaf such as this. Give this a whisk up. Now for the peanut butter, we'll be using an entire cup, and you can use any brand you want. I've been testing all of these before, it's my favorite. And I know what you're thinking, can I use chunky peanut butter? And of course you can. It just imparts more of a roasty flavor to your bread, so if you kind of like that, go ahead. The only peanut butters which don't work with this are the natural or the organic peanut butters, those which don't contain emulsifiers. Any brand like Jif or Peter Pan or Skippy, the shelf-stable ones, will work with this just fine. Now comes the magic part, combining the peanut butter and the dry ingredients with your fingertips. I'm telling you, this is the secret. It's what keeps the peanut butter flavor in the bread through baking. It's as if it amplifies the flavor, and I couldn't tell you why, but perhaps somebody here could tell me what's going on. When it starts looking and feeling like damp sand, then you're done. Now, my choice of wet ingredients are quite different from the other recipes, but you'll have to trust me on this one. I use milk, whole milk. Make sure it's at room temperature, but I do add an egg. It's important to lift up and create rise with all of that peanut butter which we added, and our sugar will be whisked into said egg. No, but the major difference here is applesauce, sweetened applesauce. I find it acts not only as a complementary flavor to our peanut butter, but it adds the moisture that we need that doesn't dry out through baking, and it also acts as the acid component for our baking soda, which accounts for the lack of baking powder, and I think creates a better, more stable rise. So, into a separate bowl goes 1 egg at room temperature. Adding to it 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. Then we beat these two together with a whisk until light and fluffy. That is good by me. Next in is our applesauce, and I call for 1 cup. And we're switching to a spatula now to incorporate this, plus a 1/2 cup of milk. Now this next step is crucial and things need to happen quite fast. So make sure you have your oven already preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and you have a greased loaf tin at the ready. Into the wet ingredients goes 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Briefly mix that in and then quickly add the wet ingredients to the dry. And we combine this just barely. That's all it needs and into the pan. You'll notice that this batter is quite loose and that's okay. And then into a 350 degree Fahrenheit oven for around an hour to 1 hour and 10 minutes. Now I suppose the conversation might eventually move to, can I put anything in it? And the answer is yes. I'm quite sure that this quick bread would hold a cup of nuts, a cup of chalky chips, anything you could think of really. The only thing that doesn't work well with this are things like spices or vanilla extract. Of course, vanilla extract is in everything, so you think it would work in this, but it doesn't. It steals away some of the flavor from the peanut butter, and it doesn't add much at all. The same thing with spices like cinnamon or nutmeg. Even at concentrations of about a 1/2 teaspoon, it becomes overpowering, and it's the strangest thing. Peanut butter has proven to be one of the most difficult things to bake with, in my opinion. All right, my peanut butter bread is done. This took an hour precisely, and all we're gonna do is let this rest on a cooling rack for a little bit, and then we'll turn it out. Gentles and ladymen, here she is, our peanut butter bread. You know, considering the last few days, you have no idea how glad I am to see this risen bread. The exterior is a nice golden deep brown. It's a little bit darker than the other loaves, and that's just because of the added sugar, the added egg, and the baking soda actually helps it brown as well. The cracks are good, typical for a quick bread which is baked properly, and then the chunkiness that you see on top is just because of the way in which we mixed in the peanut butter. On the crust is a beautiful interior with a good crumb, and it should be nice and moist. All right. The peanut butter flavor is front and center. There's a lovely chewiness to it. Again, it's got a great amount of moisture in there. You might ask, can you taste the applesauce? Yes, you can. Again, it's complementary to the peanut butter, but it is mainly there for moisture. I'm quite proud of this. I mean, it's only taken me 7 tries. Oh, it's really good. This one definitely stands on its own. It's more of a dessert to be had afternoon tea by itself. Whereas the other ones, you know, you put butter on it. Maybe you put peanut butter on it or jam. It was meant to be an ancillary part of a meal. And the great thing about these is that you can pick whatever you want. 1945, interesting. And then of course you have mine, which I'm partial to because it's mine. Through all of this, I've learned a lot. But the main thing is that I've learned I still love peanut butter. And if you do too, go ahead and bake some bread. So that's it for me today. Until next time. Gentles and ladymen, welcome back to the kitchen. I ask of you, what is the first instruction that we find when we're baking? If you said preheat your oven, I am in complete agreement with you. I find that as well. But today we're baking a recipe from 1976 titled A Cold Oven Cake. And the idea of putting an unbaked good into an oven cold intrigues me. Because of course we were all taught, or at least I was, that a preheated oven to the correct temperature is of utmost importance for your baked good to turn out correctly. With that being said, there is something mildly exciting about breaking the rules, titillating even. So let's dive in. So the recipe in question specifically comes from October of 1976 from this little ditty right here, the Women's Circle Home Cooking Periodical. These went under the subheading of the National Women's Home Cooking Club. And let me tell you, these are my favorite cookbooks ever. Which is something many cookbook collectors would scoff at. They'd consider these trash or ephemera. They were mailed out en masse by subscription every month to all manners of people. There's nothing too much special about this. But I say no. And it's because these showcase what's actually going on in everyday kitchens of ordinary people like you and I. Every recipe in here is sent in by an average member of the public, strangely with their full names and addresses included. Now, professional, commercial, or restaurant cookbooks are fantastic. Don't get me wrong, I collect quite a few, but they don't provide an accurate depiction as to what food culture is at the time, you know? They showcase what people are striving to eat, whereas these and church or community cookbooks show us what people are actually eating. Now, we're here to bake a cake, so let's talk cake. On page 47 of the cookbook, you'll find our recipe, and just looking at the ingredients, you'll see we have some peculiarities in front of us. We have 2 sticks of margarine, that's a full cup, plus an additional 1/2 cup of Crisco shortening. Don't forget this was the 70s. Moving on, we have 3 cups of sugar and 3 cups of flour. Now, the 1-to-1 ratio between the sugar and the flour, plus the large amount of fat, should tell us that this is going to be akin to a pound cake. And that idea is confirmed by the minute amount of baking powder and the relatively large amount of eggs. Of course, we do have a cup of milk and some extracts on top of that for flavor. So, let's get to it. We start with 2 sticks or 1 cup of margarine, also known as oleo, short for oleomargarine. And I can hear the collective sigh. Margarine gets a lot of bad press, and most of it is for good reason, you know? It has an inferior taste to butter, and butter is arguably better for you. But you know, I really hate this type of elitism in baking. If you're in your own kitchen baking for your own self, use whatever it is you want to use. You know, not only can some people not afford butter, and it's wrong to flame them for it, but I believe margarine actually has its place. For example, I will admit to you that I use margarine willingly, not under coercion nor duress, for certain types of crispy cookies, like crispy oatmeal cookies or peanut butter cookies, God forbid, because I like the texture that margarine can provide. Cancel me. I do not use margarine in cakes, though. We can leave that in the 70s. Now we need a 1/2 cup of Crisco shortening, and I've brought out a scale because I can never accurately get displacement measurements of shortening. You get air pockets and it sticks to the cup, and because shortening has so much fat in it, you never want it to be inaccurate or else your cake may fail. I believe it's a lot easier to know that a 1/2 cup of Crisco is 95 grams. In that goes. Now it's time for 3 cups of sugar, and I'm going to cream this in 1 cup at a time. Cup number 2, and our last one in. You know, sugar in a carton is so much easier. So I have a lot of people on TikTok and YouTube who always ask as to why I don't use an electric mixer or a stand mixer to cream together my butter and my sugar, or the margarine and the sugar in this case, because it's a very important step in baking, right? The creaming of fats and sugars.